Hello, everybody. I am the Bardic Knot, and welcome to another session of After the Azure Con, where we are. Well, if you don't know what this is, hi. We don't either.
Not a clue.
But
Yeah, accurate.
Guns.
basically,
Punching.
Stinky boy.
this is like the worst anime opening ever. Just someone shouting guns, punching, stinky boy. With their powers combined, we're fucked.
With their powers combined, we are Special Unit 69.
We are rated top 10 worst anime of all time. I think you mean best.
Yeah. So this is.
See, I'm not going to say it, but every time you guys say special unit, I think of an awful joke,
Oh no.
like a bad one. But I'm not going to say it.
Well,
Law and Order theme in the background, just dun dun special unit.
No,
Law and Order.
it has
No,
the, like,
Don't worry,
cool.
I'm picking up what you're putting down, Shogun.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not going to.
I know. I kind of.
Anyway, intros.
Yes, hi. You should know what this is. We're playing the One Piece tabletop role-playing game. It's made by Bad Karma Games. They don't exist anymore, but you can Google it. It's free. I think. Whatever. I didn't have to pay for it. So, you probably won't either. Do that. Check it out. And that's everything. By the way, I'm the Bardic Knot. You can find me on Twitter, Twitch, Patreon, YouTube, and now Discord. And you can learn all about these things with little commands. If you do exclamation point Twitter or exclamation point YouTube or exclamation point Discord, it'll give you the links to the places and the things. Because I am slowly learning how stuff works. That's me. So, person underneath my face, which is Nick.
Are you licking gum?
I am rolling cigarettes.
Oh, okay. I was like, that looks like a stick of gum.
Yeah,
Why are you licking a stick of gum?
Yeah, just
Not
like
quite.
every
To
30
get that
seconds,
taste
just.
without actually having it as a piece of gum.
When you see Shogun, whenever you're really poor, you can't afford to chew it, so you have to lick it. You have to savor it.
Hey, you know what? It'd be like that sometimes.
Yes.
Anyways, hello.
Notice
I am Nick. I play Mercurius. Mercurius Thorak, the captain of Special Ops Unit 69. Oh, it's a terrible job, but whatever. Anyways, I'm Nikias Roder on Twitter, and I'm Strider Winters practically everywhere else. You can find me in places. I'm also a mod on Bardic's new Discord server.
Yeah. Also, quick shout out to the server. We have a Poke chord bot, which is incredibly addictive. And
It is.
You should do it.
Pokecord is amazing.
It's an actual. The
I
FDA
may have to hire
needs to regulate
assassins.
it.
So go check
What?
it out. The Discord is.
Okay, so yeah, notice to everyone, if you see a Jigglypuff pop up in the tall grass, do not catch it. Take a Shogun and leave it be.
A dark beast will be released. Otherwise.
Well, but I'm pretty sure there has been one if a Jigglypuff's already appeared.
Did you make a dark contract with the Jigglypuff Lords? Like, what? Oh,
What
James
happened?
doesn't know.
That wouldn't surprise
No,
me.
no,
Oh.
we can talk about it
we'll
later. We'll explain later. Anyways, next person though would be Zor Oran.
Yeah,
Who are you?
Dakota.
Dakota plays Zororan. Fighting with someone else in the crew, trying to be second in command here. I don't know how well that's gonna work out. And everywhere I'm either White Wolf or White Wolf 462. And that's about it.
Yes, it am.
And I send it on to
That's it
Shogun.
now? Oh.
Hello. I am playing as Maggie, the, I don't know what my class or profession are because it is gun.
I think you are.
I believe I'm a marksman.
Scientist cyborg?
Yeah,
Marksman?
something like that.
Yeah,
Yes.
scientist,
Those three
marksman.
things.
Yes.
That's what you are. But gun.
Gun. Yes.
It's a more
Yes.
accurate description.
I accidentally did not give my character all of the starting feats last time I played, so my character's actually not as powerful as they should have been.
Jesus. Christ.
And my character did deal 54 points of damage in the last game, which I rolled incorrectly. I should have rolled, I believe, 2 more d10s.
Oh yeah, you should have done.
So he was looking to
Because a
obliterate
sniper rifle
the
crits
person's
times
face.
4.
Back and to the left. Get
But
that
yes,
joke.
now I can go
That's a
back and
really dark fucking joke.
Welcome to our humor, everyone.
I mean, I
Alright.
approve of it, but
Back into the-
fuck.
Anyway,
Next we have James.
Hello, my name is James. My username is Omen264, which you can find anywhere, and it will be a 99.995% probability it's me. I play as the Skunk Man, who is absent for the past 2 sessions, so I have no idea what's going on.
He knocked
Perfect,
himself.
because
He
in character
knocked.
you don't know either.
He was.
Oh, cool.
He was taking a nap on the ship for a while.
Was he? I thought he was trapped in one of my bubbly coral bubbles in his own room.
Yes.
Well,
he just asleep.
We'll make something
I,
up.
He was guarding the ship. Don't worry about it.
Frankie
Last
guards
I
this
knew, I used it to cross over the ocean, go to the enemy ship, borsted it, and threw a grenade.
Yep, that was session 0.
Now we're on session 3.
So,
Welcome back. We're
uh,
taking over a prison.
after Rin has gone, I will do my best to give as succinct of a recap as I possibly can.
okay, I am Rin. I have no media outlets. You cannot find me anywhere. Don't look. If you do find me,
Not even a Best Buy?
He's a ghost in the system.
Walmart, you
don't know where
can
he
do
came from.
anything.
Media outlets.
I mean,
can't find me.
He just kind of showed up and.
No, I think he's got a Radio Shack. One that's
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
see, there we go. If you find a Radio Shack, you'll find me there. So good luck
There
with
actually
that.
is a. There,
Or a Blockbuster.
Funnily enough,
Say
there's a Radio
Blockbuster.
Shack still here. There's still a Radio Shack in my
Well,
town.
I'm there at all times.
see, Rin, I'm
dreaming
gonna
from them
destroy
now.
your illusion, because, hey,
No.
if you join the Discord, you can find Rin in
How
there.
dare you? How dare you expose my presence?
because like you
Fine,
do have a
trusted you.
Discord.
But that's not
Wow.
technically social media.
My wounds have
Technically,
been
it is.
exposed. It's too late. I am playing Data. He is a windy boy,
Mm-hmm.
and that's about
Taifu.
that's
Yeah.
about all you need to know.
I wonder when it will get to the point when we've butchered this introduction so many different times. Eventually, it just becomes no one actually says who or what they are. It's just just memes.
That's the ideal intro. That's what
Alright,
we should be already.
Omen264, introduce yourself. Skunk, excellent. Moving on.
I am the living embodiment of a kebab. I will skewer everyone.
At some point, all of these memes, which we're creating,
Like we
I
don't
want-
even say like who are you and what do you do. We just go down the line of like fish, gun, skunk, mammoth, cyclone, and sword. Done.
Together we form Voltron.
well, that's it. Like,
Just
in-
bring it sword one arm, gun the other arm,
Oh my
fish and skunk for the legs, mammoth torso, and then just giant fist head.
in my ideal world, someone who has some level of artistic talent, they will hear one of these intros and go, I need to do this, and they literally just draw a fish with like a stethoscope. That's it. just a gun.
Really,
with-
and looks really buff. Like it's a fish with a 6-pack.
Yeah, a gun with arms and legs holding a bigger gun.
If anyone animates this, I just want to publicly announce that I love my skunk character, but please make him look pissed off that he's a skunk. That is
Because he
the
is.
entire
He is
joke.
pissed off.
So,
He ate
Oh, man.
he ate a fruit expecting a cool power. What'd he get?
Yeah,
Skunk powers.
skunk. Of course.
He got the ability to repel everyone around him.
And wallow himself. The skunks
He
are not
wanted
immune to their own spray.
He wanted people to flock to him. Now they move away in numbers.
It's fine. You're a specialist. You can make really cool power or weapons with your own powers.
all
You
right.
may
But-
one day,
This is spray sprayer.
You may figure out a way. You may one day figure out a way to conceal the stink enough to interact with normal humanity.
See, Maggie liked Jimmy, actually. Because he's a great, like, textbook case to prove that devil fruits should all be destroyed and never used by anyone.
You just want to steal his stinking.
You know what? I'm
bullets.
down for that. After what happened to me, I'm fine.
You're a research subject.
All right. Well,
You're a test subject
Here's
number
case
2.
study number 1.
So,
Only number 1. You don't have any others yet.
Okay,
Not
he
living.
fills it up as he goes.
oof.
Crazy.
so
It's
should I
the
like
kitty picture twist
take
all over
control?
again.
Yeah.
Alright.
And
Well, yeah, you should
recap?
take control. Enough.
Yes,
So
no
just
way
picture
about
the
stealing the
intro.
intro for memes.
Come on.
We have
Bardic
the
help.
intro enough.
Stop it! Give me the reins!
No.
Never.
But it's fun.
Okay, so, recap for mainly Jimmy, because everyone else here has a vague idea of what happened. The group decided the island we want to go check out. We want to go check out No Water. It's basically a prison island. Not in a literal sense, more it's almost impossible to get on this island because it's surrounded by deadly poisonous coral. Marines have got secret passageways for you to get on and off. And there just hadn't been any reports from Marines in a good couple of weeks. So you went, you investigated, Marines have been overthrown. There was only like 4 of them anyway, so.
We were also here to drop off some prisoners, but
Well, also
then I
that,
got roped into this.
and the group, you went, you checked stuff out. Yeah, one group found a pig person called Captain Gamon hanging out in a Marine watchtower. They tried to fight him, and then he flew out a window.
Oh,
And ran
literally?
away. Well, he got thrown out of the window, but then grabbed hold of a zip line and escaped.
Got punched out a window, and then he just was like, mine.
Yeah.
I'm like, well, damn it.
Whilst the other group came across another tough enemy just called Keg, who is just a kind of short, stocky dude with an entire ass beer keg that he used as a hat and a weapon.
He
And
bounced on my sword and didn't let me hit him.
yeah, it was a surprisingly epic fight. That happened, and then everybody collected at Corrections HQ, which is the actual prison building. Once there, the group discovered there were 4 separate pirate crews, but have kind of formed some kind of coalition. These are the... I didn't really give them names, so I'm going to make them up now. We had the Pig Pirates under Captain Gamon. We had the Beer Pirates under Captain Keg. We had the Cat Pirates, I guess. I can't think of fucking names. Under Captain Kitty Whippins. I had to make these names up on the spot. And then, I don't know.
It was
You
great.
did not. You did not have to. You decided to.
It was great.
Well, it was a lot better than my original plans. And then there was also Captain Chef Jeff, the Chef Pirates.
Who's a fish, isn't he?
No, he just likes fish. It's Captain Gamon, who is a fishman,
Right.
and also a
Hence
pig.
why they're all,
Gamon,
hence
who-
why he's trying to cook him all the time.
Yeah.
I forgot. Captain Gamon is a salmon fish man who ate the zoan fruit for pigs, so he's now a pig fish man.
Yeah, he is bacon wrapped salmon.
He's a manatee.
So fish bacon?
Yeah. As the
Not a
group,
little taste.
as Special Operations Unit 69 gathered up on Corrections HQ, Data, Merc, and Zor split up, took 3 of the entranceways, went in.
3
ordered-
very
Had
different
3
situations.
different ways of getting to the captain.
Yep.
One said, "Fuck you, I'm going to the captain." One said, "I'm Big Jim. How are you? Where's the captain?" And the third one said, "I'm gonna work for you."
And I threw a dude through a wall.
Yeah, shenanigans occurred, which ultimately ended up in all 3 party members being in one large-ish room with all 3 captains, after having thrown one captain, well, Captain Gamon, through a wall, and then punching him and Chef Jeff back through said wall with a door, replacing the hole they made in the wall with said door. Also, Data unlocked a new Devil Fruit ability.
Ah.
So,
And
And
Kitty
then,
Whippins stuck his head out the door and said, "Hey, you're not pirates." And that's where we ended last episode.
well, you actually had like one round.
We ended
or-
the episode where me and you freaking curb stomped two captains on the
Right.
ground while
That's right.
while Data charged down the hallway
Yeah.
at Kitty Whippins.
So, instead of picking straight back up with that, we're gonna pick up with Jimmy and Maggie. Basically, what happened is when Maggie, Yama, and Zoran, when they first arrived and they took on Keg, Yama took quite a lot of damage from a compressed beer spray and basically needed to be taken back to the ship. So that's what they did. So Maggie, Jimmy, you're on the ship. You got a call. Well, Frankie got a call saying bring the ship down to the Central Island Corrections HQ. I'm assuming you stayed on the ship, came down. This is where you have been. Whilst everyone else was infiltrating, what were you two doing? You hanging out on my ship? You going, we should go help those idiots? What's the plan?
Jimmy, sneaking is not really in your wheelhouse, is it?
Unless they're all extremely, have allergies and they can't smell for miles. No, I don't think so.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
So have fun.
Well, I was thinking maybe we would use it to our advantage.
You're gonna make me bait, aren't you?
Yes!
No!
The captain approves,
What?
Meg.
Why is it always that I'm bait? The biggest goat would make people not want me.
So I'm going to go to Frankie. Hey, Frankie, do you have like a loose extra barrel that I could use? And maybe like a wheelbarrow? Or a
Well,
cart?
this just in. We certainly do, and it is super. Let me just go and check it. They lift up a barrel. They open it. It has a bunch of stuff in it, but he goes, "We don't need this." Empties it out.
This is what? Rations? Bah.
What is the most hilarious thing that could be being stored in this barrel? That he just-
Sardines.
Yeah, it's just a barrel of sardines. He just pours out. They just pour out onto the deck. He goes, we don't need
Thank-
these. They'll be fine.
If you're going to do what I think you're going to do, you realize that barrel will be the stinkiest thing ever made.
No, actually, I think, a different plan than you're imagining. And so I take the barrel and I move it onto this cart so that it can be rolled. And I say, if you can't get them to, what's the way to put it? They're going to want to check anything you bring to them. But
Oh.
what if we just make it something they don't want to look at? So I'm going to crawl inside of the barrel.
Mm-hmm.
Make sure, and I like put the lid on. Make sure from inside. Make sure they don't want to check inside this barrel. That it is full of something they definitely don't want, and that you would be willing to rupture it if they were to attack you. Get yourself into the facility if you can. I will back you up if anything goes wrong.
Things always could do. Alright.
And I draw both of my... No, I draw my double barrel shotgun.
As
Well,
if
inside
there's
the
something,
barrel.
there's like a little hole that you just have the barrel lined up with, so they can't look inside it.
Okay. Before I give a little description of the Corrections HQ and how you can get into that, I have a question for. I suppose it's more for Maggie, because Maggie would have
Yes.
probably been deciding it. The pirate Captain Keg. What did you do after you beat him up? Because
So the other ones we just like handcuffed up and left there because there's not much we can do with him. With the one that appeared to be the boss, handcuffed them and dragged them back to the ship, and then got a hold of the anchor and the chain attached to the anchor, and just wrapped him up in that as much as possible.
okay, so you are
He's probably not gonna
leaving
move.
said pirate captain tied up on your boat, which is now
Yes.
only. Well, actually
It
no,
now
because
has
no one's been able to
bunch
help Yama recover because
Yeah,
the
Yama's
doctor
around.
isn't. Well, he was on like 1 hit point,
Yeah, he was. Yeah.
and your
But-
doctor hasn't seen to him yet.
This pirate, I know they're dangerous, so they are wrapped anchor chain, duct tape, paracord.
All right, that makes sense. So, yeah, I just wanted to double check what's going on there because I might have had plans, but nope, you got that. Okay, so
You got him on lockdown.
a description of Corrections HQ. It is clearly broken up into like 4 quadrants: northeast, southwest, for convenience. You notice if you look around all the different quadrants, they've got like different pirate insignias kind of scrolled all over them. The eastern side has lots of like the image is like a very cartoon fish with a chef hat on. The south entrance is lots of like pig with like an eye patch and like with a cutlass. The west side is like cat but with like skull and crossbones aesthetic, and the north side is like skull and crossbones but with just a beer keg instead of a skull. You would have been present when the short range Dendenmushi were used for everyone to make the plans, so you know that east, south, and west, a crew member has gone and they've entered through one of those entranceways. So you know north is available, or is.
They don't have a leader. Hopefully they'll be more gullible that way.
I mean, obviously you don't have to. You can go down one of the other ones and play catch up behind everyone else and see what shenanigans have occurred from whatever they've done. Or you can take
Actually,
the empty
walking
one.
up, would he see the cat-shaped hole in the wall?
Well, that's inside.
I thought
no, wait.
I threw-
Sorry, yes,
Yeah.
I forgot. On the western entrance, yes, you can see a hole in the wall, which
Oh.
obviously looks like a person was thrown through it. I mean,
Should
to,
we go that way, Jimmy?
to give
Yeah.
more of a description, there's like a mildly different aesthetic to each side. So on the western entrance, there's a little bit outside, which is kind of like an exercise yard. So you know, like there's basketball courts and weightlifting and very stereotypical prison courtyard, and that looks to lead into a cafeteria. The southern entrance is like the official prisoner entrance, you know, where they walk someone in and they, you know, go, all right, here we take your clothes, here is your prison uniform, yada yada, and that seems to lead to like a large cell block. And the eastern entrance, that is like a fire escape that just leads into a cell block. And the northern
Well,
entrance, what else is part of prisons?
I think that's all we need to know.
Yeah.
I don't know. The west was the yard. I don't know where the north would be. Maybe the north is just a wall.
Yeah,
that,
the
like,
north is
has
just
a door in it. It's just a fire door.
yeah, north is just a wall. If you go in, it'll lead you onto a cell block, most likely.
All right, you're at the wheel, Jimmy.
Alright, I guess we'll go into the
Wheelbarrow.
yard.
Okay, so if you're going in through the yard, the general aesthetic that this area seems to be, everyone has kind of got like either cat ears on, or they've got little whiskers, and we're all being very cat-like in aesthetic. So some of them are being lazy, some of them are being like playful and like sparring with like swords and weapons and all different things like that. There is a very obvious hole in the wall, which looks like a person was thrown through it. I mean, it's right next to a door, so. But if you go in there, you see it is a cafeteria where all of the cooking utensils, like ovens, deep fat fryers, things one would find in a cafeteria, have been ripped out. Tables have been flipped on their sides, like sleeping mattresses and camp beds have been set up. Same aesthetic. There is a set of stairs that go up and they lead to a higher level which is visible. You can see it, there's not a wall blocking it, there's just a railing. If you go up there, you see there is a chair which has been turned over, and it looks as if it was kicked over in a, oh my fucking god, ATB in the chat calling it a catateria.
That's the name that is now going to be forever
It's
across
canon.
the front of it.
It's now canon.
Yeah,
The
so
the catateria.
it says
Catateria's
catateria, but they've just scrolled out the F. So, yep, catateria, that's what it's called. But yeah, this very fancy looking chair up top, it was kind of decorated and ornate. That looks like it was kicked over in a hurry. And you can see there's a door swinging open just behind it. You assume that's where that leads, and whoever was sat up there, and
You don't need to read that.
yeah. So,
I guess.
what do you
I guess
do?
we follow that.
I mean, if you walk in, some person, in fact, you know what, some guy who looks like they're very beat up and tired. They've got like a big bruise on their head and a big bruise on their side, like someone with a large sword like slapped them in the side of the ribs and hurled them through a wall. And he goes, "Wow, who are you? Wow."
I'm just here making a special delivery with this barrel.
We didn't order any barrels. Wow.
Oh, it was ordered a long time ago. This is for some chemical warfare.
Do you want to roll something for that?
Oh,
that'd
no,
be
I'm
rough.
saying that because they smell sardines and plus my foul skunk odor coming from this
And-
fucking thing.
Possibly the smell of gunpowder emanating from.
Yeah, there was nothing else I could fucking say. I'll roll for it, but there was nothing else that comes to my fucking mind.
Also, I don't think he's lying.
Yeah, he's not lying. It's the scene in the bank movie where the person opens up their jacket and it's full of guns or something. It's not being sneaky. It's going, hey, back down. I have a bunch of guns and explosives.
Okay, so you do that, you go, yeah, I'm carrying chemical weapons. And this cat person goes, well, I'm not fucking with that. Carry on, sir.
If I must say so myself. And I continue walking with my lovely barrel of chemical warfare.
Meanwhile, Maggie inside probably is thinking, how the fuck is this working?
No, Maggie knows it would work.
Yeah, those
Maggie's
are the ones that
smart.
came up with it.
So,
There's a
um,
reason Maggie is number 2.
Oh.
as you, yeah, as you very
Read my list.
slowly and carefully get this barrel up this set of metal stairs, you start to hear some ruckus coming from behind that door. You're fairly certain you hear someone in with a really terrible European-esque sounding voice, like screaming and shouting something, followed by a loud crash. And then you're fairly certain you hear and you feel a large gust of wind, followed by a loud metallic smash. And then you're fairly certain you hear 2 more loud, like, crashing sounds, as if 2 16-foot men leapt a good 12 feet, let's say 20 feet down from the sky and punched the floor.
Is there anyone like around me in the barrel?
No, unless you go through the door, no.
I squat down and whisper into the barrel, I think that's our guys.
Get in there, but don't give me away.
Alright. I walk through the door.
Okay, so
Oh, boy.
let's.
Oh boy, indeed.
Transfer over to a battle map.
They definitely would have heard yelling at the top of my lungs, Taifu Taifu no power drill as well. At
Yeah.
That
some
too.
point.
So,
Because it's the rules.
as we will all notice, I am terrible at making
Is that a
maps.
cat paw?
That is a cat. It's a big cat, although
Oh.
it's actually a people. I'm using a cat as a token.
What is this?
That's a cat.
That
That looks like
What?
a cat paw.
I typed cat into Roll20 and that came up. So,
Oh, I guess it's from the top down.
yeah,
It is.
it's
Oh, that's its tail.
See, to me that looked like a chicken leg, or like a chicken or something.
so.
No, the chicken leg to me looks like the freaking little bean thing that's over there by us.
Yeah,
Well, that's a chef hat, and that's a sheep.
I feel like
That's
I'm
a
missing
pig.
something. I'm on the screen with the
Oh,
boat.
it's a pig.
Where are you?
Oh, you're on a screen with a boat?
Not anymore.
Yeah,
no.
with the stealth blue. Oh, there we go. Now I see.
So, allow me to describe this scene. Immediately as you walk in, you see a very tall, like a good 16, 17 foot tall person, except about 10 foot of that height is just legs. They've got like extraordinarily long legs. They're wearing like quite a nice looking set of black trousers, and they appear to be barefoot, as it were. The upper body, they've kind of got like a mesh vest top on, and they have a very thin, snidely whiplash mustache, which is combed out to make a set of whiskers. That's who that person is. Then you can see Data, who's just behind him. If you look down, because you are currently elevated a good 20 feet on like a walkway, if you look down, you can see your other two marine friends who have just punched the ground, and subsequently a walking, talking salmon person who currently looks like we're about to start turning into a pig, and then also like the most cliched chef you can think of. Like when you think cliched chef, like big massive chef hat, big fat mustache,
So
holding
the
a
chef
giant frying
from
pan.
The Little Mermaid, the chef from The Little Mermaid.
Yeah,
Oh, I was thinking the Swedish chef.
both of those.
Oh my.
You
I
know,
was not awake for this.
no, nobody was. So, can we roll initiative, please?
Oh, you should put the initiative thing like on the board.
I should.
Thing.
That's
Okay,
the thing.
yeah.
So hang on, let me just add all these people. So
What is my goddamn initiative?
There we go.
Dope. Oh, it didn't auto it. Oh well, that's fine.
yeah, it doesn't automatically add them, sadly.
So far, you're the best one out of all of us.
I am. Which is, well, it's good. I do have it favored.
I'm fine with
Same.
not going fast. I'm hidden.
I have, let's see, it's int based
So-
and it's 5 ranks. My
Would
int
would you technically be in the initiative if you're hidden?
No, I'm gonna take the initiative, and if it comes around to my turn and I'm not ready to burst out, I'll just
Yeah,
Hold.
you just sit there,
is hold down.
basking in my odor and the sardines.
I'm pretty sure there's no. She's got nose plugs on.
Okay.
Through the odor and the sardines, we
I
carry on.
did turn down the cyborg upgrade that gave me an air filter in my body.
So if I have initiative favored, do I just add?
It does it on
+5 or...
It does it automatically.
Oh, okay.
If it's favored, then that means it started at rank 4 and it re-leveled with us.
Oh, so it should just be 5.
Yeah.
It should be
okay.
5.
So I'm
So
wrong,
it'll
it's
be
not automatic.
1d20 plus 5 plus
I
Dex
did it
or
wrong.
int, I think is initiative.
For
off the top of
initiative,
my-
yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, I
It's
might
either
have.
quick thinking or quick acting, so it's Dex or int.
How do I do?
But
I'm old. I
Slash,
don't
on your
understand
character.
technology.
slash R 1d20, and it'll be plus 5 for your ranks, and then
There
either
we go.
adding your Dex like your Dex modifier or your Intelligence modifier as well, whichever is
Oh,
higher.
my dex or int?
Yeah,
One
Cool,
or the
so
other.
+3. So I'm at 15 then.
15. Got it.
Speaking of which, I picked up a feat on my last level up called Intelligent Defense. Allows me to add my int to my.
That's the part that came
Oh no, that's not good.
Yeah, no. A dog ran across and pulled out a bunch of wires because they're bastards.
Oh no!
oh,
Don't cross the red one.
So I think
Ah.
I fixed it. No, I didn't. The camera is still gone. One second.
Turn it
We'll
off
let
and
you
then
know
back
when
on.
you fixed
Yeah.
It might be reconnected.
There we
Maybe?
go.
Yeah, there you go.
Hey,
Yeah.
there's Bardic.
Ugh. Okay, so what were you saying? You took a new feat that got you a thing.
Oh yeah, I took a new feat called Intelligent Defense, which means you get to add your Dex modifier to your defense. I also get to add my Intelligence modifier, which are my 2 good stats.
Okay, that's pretty good.
It is.
So your defense roll is now just ridiculous, basically.
It is. It's also favored.
Okay. That's
So
what I
it's rank 5 plus a bonus of 8.
Oh god.
Okay, so let me give
So plus 13.
these guys some initiatives.
I also have an optional shield.
Holy
You're just
crap.
never gonna get hit.
That's the hope.
I mean,
And if you
Maggie
do, it's just
is
gonna
the
be.
marksman. If Maggie gets hit, we have a problem.
Oh yeah. And we are in kind of a small room. That's why.
And you're right next to Kitty Whippins, who's a long leg. Who just kicked you.
Yeah. So I might just stay in this barrel for a bit.
Anyone else have the bad feeling this barrel's gonna go flying?
Maggie,
Hey,
help!
Kitty,
Gets the crap beat out of me. Maggie, help!
Okay.
Hey, Data, do you have a pull yet? Can you like pull someone towards you with your cyclones?
not yet.
Not yet. Damn. Because I was thinking like if you could just pull Kitty Whippins away from the marksman, it'd be great.
So,
No, it's fine. I'm just
Well,
gonna.
Not that any of you know. Only Jimmy knows that I'm there.
Yeah. Also, Data expects Maggie as a Marine to do her duty, and
to do her dirty.
you know, fight. I mean, dirty fighting against pirates sometimes.
We
is
don't talk
necessary.
about doing the dirty, okay?
I honestly just feel we know when Jimmy walks in the room because we'll all be like, "The hell?" Oh, right.
It was a very straightforward sense. He was like, "Oh yes, perfect." In Data's mind, he would be like, Maggie right next to Kitty. He was like, "Excellent. That's perfect attacking range."
Yeah. Well,
I
so
feel like it's just like, what's
Jimmy
that dead skunk smell?
so if Data can't pull, maybe Jimmy can push. Can repel.
So,
Tell your fellows, Jimmy.
before I
Hopefully the cat
start,
will be upset by getting
Yes.
that all over them.
before I start doing stuff, does anyone have any like cool lines or things they want to say or do as this
Not yet.
vassal?
I think I tried that last time, and I didn't come up with something good. So,
I was thinking kind of like
Does it
because
have
Jimmy
to
has
be
just
cool?
walked in and everyone's just going like, wait, what?
Yeah, everyone looking at me. If I can say anything, it doesn't have to be cool. I'll just go, fuck.
I don't know.
Joe's gonna
Dennis,
look
he's a
up
pirate,
because he
so
notices
would
the
have
smell
it.
almost immediately because of his
In
very
fact,
high
he
sense of
should be
smell.
right
Just
here because he charged up
Oh,
at the end of
no.
last session.
Cap, we might want to plug our noses.
Oh, good, Jimmy's here.
Hopefully the cat will be upset by getting the
Just
smell.
plug your ears because I bet Mag isn't far behind.
Yeah, plug your nose, plug your ears. And also, I might have a flashbang, so cover your eyes.
Oof.
Sword, raise the
Hear
block
no
eye.
evil, see no evil, speak no evil, smell no evil.
You'll all just open your eyes and go, oh wait, everyone's dead.
All right.
But like,
So,
Just take a towel, wrap it around your head, leave it on.
so with that,
Put a mesh filter over like the mouth part so you can breathe.
You don't want to.
Oh shoot, I can... Actually, I probably do that. I do like wrap something around my head since I can see through things. Because I am going to turn on my
What's
X-ray
the limit on your
augmentation.
X-ray vision?
The thing can't be more than, I believe, 5 inches thick.
yeah, I'm assuming it's kind of similar to like a lot of 3.5 rules, so it can't work through like 1 inch of lead,
Well, these are a
3
tiny bit
inches
simpler, so it
of
just says
something, and
5
like,
inches.
yeah,
Yeah.
like it'll have like very D20 rules and limitations on it. So,
Yep.
alrighty, so Kitty Whippins is the first one to go, and what Kitty Whippins does is doesn't even acknowledge more people showing up into the fight because the Typhoon Man has just run up and punched him real hard. After that, or is it a kick? I forget. How does your drill work? Rin, how did you
What?
attack again?
Oh, he's in category 1, so it was a punch, and his fist was spinning, and he has spike gauntlets, so it was like a drill.
That's it. So went and did that. Kitty Whippins seems to very, very quickly start to like almost like move on the spot. Like body does not seem to move, but the feet clearly very rapidly start moving on the spot. And anybody who is nearby within melee range, can you make a spot check, please?
Oh, a spot check.
Mm-hmm.
So you three.
Yeah.
Spot check. I think that's one of the things I'm good at. I say as I can't find it on my character sheet.
This is why I have everything written down.
Ah, there it is.
Okay, so Maggie
Possibly you
gets a
might not
14.
have, but-
Data gets a 20.
James.
And Jimmy
+1.
gets an 11.
It's not favorite, I'm guessing.
No,
Right before all of your eyes,
it should be more than.
Kitty Whippins disappears.
Nani?
And
Oh no! Oh no!
then,
You're a
seemingly
rogue.
out of nowhere, Rin, make a defense roll, please.
Oh no!
Or are you taking a number on it?
I was trying to
do a
find. I was
Kanye
trying to look for the
last turn?
rules of taking it.
I think you can
Did you
take it
activate
if you don't
Kanye?
move. I can't remember.
Taking
You can
10,
take-
no problem. Taking a 15, you cannot take an action next turn. If you take a 20, you cannot move next turn.
Nor take it.
I thought it was the other way around.
I don't know.
Whatever.
Okay, 19. Sadly, not high enough because Kitty Whippins just rolled a 23 on this attack. As from right behind you, and you were completely unaware that it had happened, Kitty Whippins has moved a good. If I marked 10 feet, I should have marked 15. Sorry. A good 15 feet behind you, and his leg kicks out, and then as his foot clearly isn't close enough. Oh, is that 20 now? Damn it. Should
That's
be.
20.
Yeah, I was right the first time. Yeah.
Yeah.
His leg doesn't reach you, but then a whip seems to fling off the end of his foot, as you are completely taken unaware by this, as this whip crashes into you, dealing, I mean, the whip doesn't deal that much damage, don't worry, 6 damage, and sneak attack on top. Oh, another 2 damage. So 8 damage total from this sneak kitty leg whip attack. And someone...
Minus
Oh, wait!
whatever your DR is.
2 for your level.
But he's a Logia.
Wait.
But he was
Hold
unaware.
on. Second, that changes things. Because if I'm unaware, that counts as a surprise attack, yes?
Yes.
In which case, my mobility feat gives me +4 to defense. Which means that...
It would match. You did a 23.
Yeah. Oh, shit, what happens on matching? Ah!
I don't know.
Hang on.
I
We've got the rules
just-
here. Defense.
I don't know.
So...
know what happens if
Cool
we both
anime
match
class
D20.
thing
I
where
know
they
what
just
happens
look
if
at
we
each
match
other.
nat 20s, but I don't know what happens if we just match in total.
If your result equals or beats the target's defense roll, you hit and deal damage.
Oh, you still get hit. Oh.
So close.
Did I not see him with my spot check?
No, because he got a nat 20,
Shit.
giving him a grand total
Oh,
of
well,
29 on his hide. So.
Look at Bardic. Getting bullshit.
I don't think that's supposed to hit Lil, but you're the DM, so I'll
Well,
take it.
It specifically says in Logia, like,
It's in the rules.
if they are unaware, they get hit. So if they are aware of the attack, they can't take damage. So like
We'll fix
roads
you up back
almost
on the
exist specifically.
To counter Logia's.
Yeah.
Again, we'll fix you up.
You'll be fine. Besides, you only took 6 damage because the sneak attack got negated by your DR.
Yeah.
True.
What's a really stupid anime-sounding attack name that Kitty Whippins shouts out from the shadows?
Oh, I thought it was out of back attack. That's what I thought it was.
I thought it was Kitty Whip.
Yes.
Kitty Whip for Kitty Weapons because he used a fucking whip from his toes.
Yeah.
And
Fuck
cat.
it. Kitty Whippins is kind of a meow, meow, meow. I think that's Kitty Whippins, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Meow. Kitty Whip. Ins. Meow. As this whip.
Oh my god.
Like just seemingly out of nowhere, this whip just like hits across your back. I mean, you know what? It'll still go through. You are still low gear, but it will hurt. So this
Makes
whip
sense.
just like dashes through you, and you know what? For dramatic effect, it gets really close to piercing the barrel, and you can see there's like a little cat claw at the end of the whip doing that, and it nearly
Oh.
looks like it's gonna hit the barrel, but doesn't. And then Kitty Whippins pulls it back, and you notice this whip. It's essentially
Accurate.
tied to his foot. He has one on each leg. They're tied to his feet, and they go up and rest on his shoulders. It's a very ludicrous, stupid anime weapon that doesn't work in anywhere else except anime.
I mean, this is an anime game, so.
Merc. What do?
I said that I'm going after the pig.
Mm-hmm.
He is not getting away from me.
No, Pig is currently on the floor because of Zoran's crater stomp.
And your fists.
Yeah, I'm gonna punch him. Like, that's what I do. I fix my allies and I hurt my enemies.
Please roll a nat 20. I want him
Sometimes
to
the way
fly.
Bacon.
Roll a nat 20. I want him to fly.
Please. 15 to hit for 7 damage. Let's see what
His defense is an 18 because he is tanky boy. Although he is technically
He's on the
flat,
floor.
he is flat-footed, So he loses his bonus, so that takes it down to a 14.
It wouldn't matter, because
Yeah.
that would be equal.
Well, it takes down
So-
to 14. So
Nah,
you hit.
7 then.
Yeah.
We will punch him, because it's what I do.
You
and
see
I haven't got
Gammon
multiple
like,
attacks yet.
struggling to stand up. Just like he's trying to like grab his big stupid butcher's knife and stand up, and you just go over and like punch him in the back of the head to keep him back down.
Yeah.
Just.
Oh,
Please don't-
also,
There's just a little. Just, as he sliced the floor.
oh no, never mind. I was gonna say I'm gonna use abuse, but abuse it means instead of rolling damage, I do something else. Never mind. I'd rather roll damage.
That can be for next turn. Jimmy.
Jimmy here.
It's your turn. What you gonna do?
I'm going to transform.
Uh-oh.
You still have the things, right? I don't need to send them to you again, do I?
Yeah, I have them right here.
Thank God, because I don't know where they are. So, this transformation sequence, is it like the most disappointing magical girl transformation?
Hip bop.
And his tail just.
You know how the animation simplifies whenever Saitama in One Punch Man is disappointed?
Mm.
Yeah, that's this entire animation of me transforming.
I would just love you sneeze and that tail just pops up. Just, achoo, boom.
Oh my God. See, because I am a very specific millennial anime nerd, in my head there was the fucking like Yu-Gi-Oh transformation music playing, so dun dun dun. It's doing that, it starts spinning around, and like fur's growing. Like, are you going full skunk or hybrid skunk?
I'm going hybrid.
Yeah. So fur is coming, claws are growing, and then the music suddenly cuts, and you just this like weird little skunk man going.
It's just, it just stops with the.
Oh my God.
The fur is all patchy and uneven.
Though he has a slight like goatee of fur.
Okay. And what else do you do?
Do I have another action after transforming? I thought that was my whole turn.
No. Basically, per turn you get 2 actions. So you can transform and do an attack, or you can transform and move, or you can move and do an attack.
Alright.
So you can do something else.
So who are these two?
That's Data, the one you just pinged. That's your friend who just got whipped. And the cat person, he just hurt your friend. He are bad.
What the?
Uh,
Is he?
Yeah, bad.
Okay.
What's
It's
my...
like Bardic's internet seems to have that.
yeah, 1 second. Everything just went bad.
I think.
bad.
Oh no.
I think it's you, Shogun. You're losing video.
Oh. Here, give me 1 second.
I don't know. I'm very confused. Everything seems to be going awry.
Alright, I'm gonna. Alright, just keep going.
Okay, I think I'll be. We'll see. Keep going.
Alright. I'm trying to figure out how to do the measurement.
There should be
Over
a
on the
little-
left, there is a circle with a little ruler in it. Click on that one.
Yep.
Alright.
And then you just click and point and.
Alright. So 20, 25. Alright. Can I move and do an action?
Well, your action was to take the hybrid form. So if you move, that'll be your turn, or you can take your action from here. I mean, if you just want to do something like take a 5-foot step, you can do that because that's considered a free action. So you can
I
like
was
just
gonna
move 5 foot.
I was gonna go here, then here, and then spray, but I'm gonna get Data caught in it, so I think I'm just gonna stay here and guard the barrel.
Okay. Yeah, so essentially,
Have a
if you
range
wanted to, you could essentially say you're now going to
I have
take...
a grenade that I can throw
You
and
do have a
spray.
grenade.
Other than that,
The grenade would work. Because pretend that Data isn't there, because Data is made out of air.
Yeah.
You can just chuck it through Data. It'll be fine.
all right.
In fact, Data could probably like redirect it and help it land where you want.
Now here's the embarrassing thing, Bardock.
Mm-hmm.
We went through this, the one on session 0. Neither of us wrote it down anywhere of what damage this does.
Oh, crap, did we not? Ah! Okay, 1 second. Because I did find that they...
Yeah, we said ready, don't remember.
I did find that explosive stuff for some reason come up under general items.
Yes.
Oh, cool.
So
I remember we did. There was like it was a save as well, like based off the stink.
Yep.
It was a con save.
Yeah, but I don't remember what.
What we
set it
decided.
Or
at.
fortitude,
Yeah.
rather.
yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So
I think it was like 46.
That seems like a lot. I believe it was 2.
It's just skunk spray, guys. I was joking about the chemical weapons. This isn't anything special.
Maybe it was more like 2d6.
are we sure we didn't write this
I
down?
don't know.
I don't know where I would find it. It's not in our chat.
No,
Yeah, I scrolled up. I couldn't find it.
Let me just double check. I've got the spray here. The spray does 5d4.
Oh. Well, that's the spray, but the
Oh,
grenade.
is it just
Yeah,
like?
because-
because it's a grenade you made, isn't it? Yeah, that's where I'm going.
Yeah.
Oh, what does it do? Oh, yeah, it's one you made. It's not anything else. The die.
He's a specialist, and
Yeah.
he's using
Yeah,
his
look in
skunk
your
powers
specialist.
to do it.
Okay, so let's just make it 2d6. That sounds fair to me.
2d6. Alright.
Yeah. So
Do I roll a d20 to throw it?
I mean, it's a splash weapon.
So they just roll a con save.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, like, I mean, I'm just trying to think how, like, stuff like Alchemist Fire and Acid and shit like that work.
You do have to
3.5.
throw. You do have to
Yeah,
roll an attack.
but
for
since
that.
it's a splash weapon, you don't really need to hit him
Right.
Okay.
because it will deal damage to people in a surrounding area. So it doesn't matter if
Alright.
you don't hit.
What do I add to this roll?
It's technically a ranged attack, and ranged is Dex or Wisdom. Or is it Dex
Awesome.
or
Plus
Int?
2. Awesome.
Yeah. So,
20.
and do you have ranged attack as favored?
I don't. 'Cause I
Oh.
wasn't thinking.
Yeah. No, that's cool. So it should just be,
Well, that's not what I wanted.
well, like I was saying, since it's a splash weapon,
That is not. That's 2d12 as well. So.
you're just rolling everything wrong, aren't you?
Yes! I fuck up. I'm sorry.
How dare you? There it is. Thankfully, I have one of these, a handy dandy directional die.
Oh. Well, good news, guys. I threw it behind me.
Oh.
Okay, no. This, it landed on that one, if it's coming up on camera. So basically, you have overshot, it lands one square behind him. But it's
still
splash
good.
damage, so he's still going to take half the damage anyway.
Alright.
Because that's how splash damage works.
And how much did we say? 2d.
2d6.
2d6.
And
Now I can do this.
Oh.
God damn.
Oh.
Wow.
You know, it'd be like that sometimes.
Yeah.
Well, does he get nauseated at least?
Let's find out. With a cons fortitude save, adjusting from 5/8. With fortitude save of 17.
Yeah, probably
no,
not.
he's fine. He just kind of go, ah! He just flies over his shoulder, explodes behind him, and he goes, ew.
I say in that pissed off mom voice to where I don't think anyone else can hear me, but clearly everyone can hear me. Why am I here?
Action economy and extra health pool.
Good meat shield.
Listen.
I don't think he is. I think he has pretty low health.
Oh yeah, he's a glass cannon.
I have 12 health.
Yep.
We
Same
just
health
stuck
as
the
Maggie.
we
I mean,
stuck
that's
the
pretty
two glass cannons together. This is not gonna end well.
He's a glass cannon that fires paint.
So,
Smelly paint.
ooh, Chef Jeff. Chef
Uh-oh.
Jeff. Whoa, what dumb thing is
He's
Chef
just gonna
Jeff
shank
do?
you.
No, you weren't here. He has the frying pan of sonic waves.
Yeah,
Chef
it's
Jeff.
actually like a pretty crazy weapon.
Chef Jeff can do all kinds of ridiculous shit.
Please don't
He's
fry
a
up my foot.
specialist, and his specialist weapon is a sonic frying pan.
It's just a frying pan that spins. It rotates really fast, so like if he bashes it, that creates sonic vibrations. It's a frying pan, so we can use it to make fire and all kinds of stupid shit.
Please don't burn my feet.
Also, we can cook some delicious bacon in it because it's a nice seasoned cast iron.
Yeah. Okay.
That's how I got lured.
Let me
No, you got
The
lured by the
delicious-
smell of gammon.
Which was bacon.
Fish, yeah, bacon wrapped fish, because he got lit on fire and then went down the zip line, and that's what you smelled.
Okay.
Cause bacon.
Did you say you got a 10? To hit?
Who's he aiming for?
I don't know what he's
Probably
doing.
you.
Okay, no, I was just double checking something. Okay, so, how much can you actually cover? So,
Is Bardic building a character as we speak?
no, I'm just reading stuff and double checking. What
I
Chef
think he
Jeff
made the
does?
character.
I've not made these fucking characters. These
Well,
are
enough to cooperate anyway.
yeah, these are memes. They don't have personalities or things outside the meme. I make shit up as I go because it seems cool.
It's also the best way to DM.
Yeah. So,
Duh.
what Chef Jeff does is he stands up. He's got his frying pan, which is as big as he is. So you know it's almost the same size as the Odin sword. It's just a big fucking frying pan. And he looks
That's
at
gonna hurt.
yeah. He looks dead. He looks at Odin dead in the eyes with his big, chefy mustache and goes, "Nope." Reaches into his pockets or like some bags and pulls out a bunch of like fish bones, cracks all the fish bones and scatters them over the floor, creating a field of caltrops.
I love that. Just nope.
As he moves over there, and he is essentially. Can I just? Wait, I don't.
How
wanna-
big of a range around him are they?
You could just make a circle or a square or a freehand.
Is it Shift or Alt for circle?
Alt.
Yeah. So he basically has just covered this entire area in
Oh,
bony fishbone caltrops. As he moved away.
You might want to move a little bit down.
Still in range.
Look, I didn't measure. I just moved them. Yeah.
that's fine.
I love that though. Just nope.
Just a little hop. That'll do it. That's all you need. You can make it if you jump.
Yeah, I probably just jump over that.
Well,
Or
you're
just
also
one-
large, so you automatically have a 10-foot reach. So you only need to go here.
Nice. Is that his entire turn?
Well, that was his action and his movement, yeah. That's Chef Jeff's move. Just throwing a bunch of fish bones on the floor, going, ah!
And I will be very exciting and spend my entire turn taking the extra aim action.
Uh-huh. Who are you
That's
aiming
it.
at?
Kitty weapons.
Yeah.
Now,
That's my turn.
I need to check. Are you aiming through data, around data?
Yeah, through data.
Well, I mean,
Well, no. I'm
he
aiming
is a straight shot.
with the. Yeah, I have a straight shot like that.
Okay.
Currently, yeah. And if my target moves, that's fine. The only problem is if I move.
Yeah. Alright.
So,
Got it.
Yep, I got that.
So, you're there, you've got...
Which I get an additional point to my plus because I'm using a scope for my sniper rifle.
Alright.
I just told next to me, do not shake this barrel.
I love the idea. You know how in like all cartoons, barrels have always got like one single hole in them, so someone
Yeah.
inside can. I love the idea of just a rifle slowly poking out of that hole.
Draw.
And you see me, the scope is just aimed at the side of the barrel. And I'm looking X-ray
Through
to...
the scope, to where if anyone other than Maggie was looking through that scope, they'd just see wood.
Yep.
But Maggie, though, is just like, target sighted.
What is aimbot?
Maggie is an aimbot.
Okay,
Oh, my.
so if that's you, next is Zor.
Alright, so for the jump part, you basically need to just roll half the distance you need to jump, correct?
That is how it says it works. Yes.
Strength base.
That's not very much.
So let's do. So let's see. How far would I need to jump just to do what I want here?
You need to get like there, like 15 feet.
Yeah.
I mean, I suppose jumping would count as an action. So if you did that and then moved, so
Well, so
unless
you
you
need to go-
wanted to.
That far.
Well, if I'm doing what I want to here, that's going to be. Let's see. Stay there. How do I do the ruler thing?
25 would be 13, I believe. I believe it rounds up.
Yeah. I mean,
You need to roll 13 to jump all the way there.
I mean, I'm making stuff up as I go. Chef Jeff is currently hiding, not like actually hiding, but he has given himself like half cover through these
16,
steel
perfect.
stairs because that makes it seem slightly more dramatic.
Yep.
But yeah,
That's
this-
good for him, except
But-
for cover doesn't apply to melee attacks.
Nope.
Yeah. So okay, now that I know I can make it for sure, the plan was jump and just slam the sword on him as I land.
Okay, so well, I see you
Yeah.
rolled a 16, so yeah, you can jump 32 feet. Is you just?
And then
You could land on top of him with that roll.
that's the plan.
I mean, out of curiosity, how does Zoroark prepare for a jump? Does he stand there and kind of swing his arms, going, 1, 2?
No, I'm gonna take a
I'd imagine he
joke.
actually pole vaults using his sword.
I was actually gonna take a joke out of some stuff I've seen in Monster Hunter, but basically I just hold the sword over my head and I just throw it like with all my weight holding it and just flip.
Okay, that's
Nice.
really cool. Okay, roll to hit.
Because you complete the flip and land on the sword on him.
While he's doing it, he just screams, "Yeah!"
Yeah. Alright, roll into hit. Shit. That'd be just that'd be technically my strength modifier, correct?
With your
weapon?
strength modifier and your ranks.
Assuming
In-
you're favored.
Melee, yeah. So that would be a +5 at
plus
this
5.
level. Yikes. That is... He's got a decent defense roll, but a 17 isn't higher than 23. So that's a big hit.
Get him!
Okay. Oh, it was only 14. I thought it was higher. Okay. Okay, there it is.
I just had.
Wow!
Oh no.
Don't you get a strength bonus? though?
Yeah, you should have a strength bonus for your attacks, but
Yeah, plus 4. So that'd be a 5, but I rolled a nat 1 off the
Five.
actual.
Oh,
So-
yes.
the minimum damage.
Minimum damage is you do like a front somersault with your sword to slam down Chef Jeff, shock in shock and awe, going ah, and you're going hiya,
corner.
and he's going ah, and you just fall a little bit short. So just the very tip of your sword gives like a little paper cut.
Well, no, it's
Ah,
still
paper
sheathed,
cut
so
on the
it doesn't slice.
Ouch.
It just kind of thuds.
Yeah,
so
it kind of. So it just like the sheep just gently taps his head, but you have enough strength, but that little tap, and then you're so like, ow.
So I have a question out of game.
Yeah.
If I did spray with Data there, since he's air, if he transformed back, would he have my stink absorbed into his essence?
Oh god.
Yes.
I mean, we
I
have.
think
That's
combo
horrible.
attack.
I mean, remember,
Typhoon, no stinky.
Data will take damage from elemental things as well. So,
Oh, yeah.
I figured,
but
but I was just
last
curious.
session, Data figured out he can kick fire around. You know, he just needs to like get under it, and like if it's oil or something, like so he can do it. He can incorporate things into.
Maybe if you
himself.
give him a heads up.
Yeah, preferably give him a heads up.
You know, some kind of gas mask or something in the future. But he could theoretically do it. In fact, I've already figured out how I could make that work. So we'll see if that's what the plan is.
I have a question since my turn is.
Uh-huh.
Just because we happen to have just been talking about this thing exactly. There was a stink bomb that was just thrown, correct?
Mhm.
Right behind him, yeah.
Yep.
So suffice to say that some sort of, I don't know, cloud or oil or something would splash.
There's
right?
a very cliche. Well, in One Piece, I guess poison is usually purple. So there's like this purpley smoke around him, and
cool.
just a 5-foot radius.
Alrighty then. I was wondering if I could stand, like, let's say, right here.
Mm-hmm.
Stick my hand in it. It's spinning. Gather it all up. And then drill into his face.
Okay. Make me a fortitude save as you try and gather up all of this poisonous, acidic stench cloudness.
No. Yeah, makes sense.
10-foot radius of poison.
What are you doing, Internet?
Oh!
Did I not want?
You've nat
No!
20.
Oh!
Opposite.
Also, dab.
Right.
Still on the wrong side of the caltrop.
Yeah, I'm not attacking his face. Actually, realize that if you got skunk stink into an open wind filter,
Eh.
in before I nat one my attack.
There we go. Everything is.
If you
caught up,
got
mate.
if you got skunk stink into your chest through an open wound, I would need to like give you a tomato juice IV.
Oh God. Okay, so my internet has finally caught up entirely. So that is a nat 20 on the fortitude save. As you gather all of this up, you've got it. I don't know. You like pinch your nose or whatever, and what are you doing with it? You've got this. Your arm is rotating with this green, purple, noxious, acidic poison cloud embedded within it.
Taifu no smog drill.
Oh, that's pretty good. That's
Whoa.
That is a 21 to hit. That hits, dealing 13 damage. Also, what is going to happen is you're going to deal an extra d6 of acid damage. because acid is as close to poison as we can get. So that is 16. And he's going to roll a fortitude save. A 10, which is not going to do it. As you drill this poison into him, this poisonous, smog, stench, acid, vile, skunky badness. And
Anus gas.
yeah, you just and it gets inside of him, and you see, like you physically see, like this little wound you have created in Kitty Whippin's chest. You see like a ring of green, like
Ugh.
gangrenous, toxic
Ugh.
vileness around the wound, and you see it start to spread throughout his chest. As he
I'll cauterize it with powder burns.
He immediately starts like coughing and choking and just going, you just.
Jimmy, what is the effect of nauseating him?
This is one step higher than nauseating. This has gone right to sicken. I think that's the step.
What does
higher.
that do? What
Yeah.
does that do?
Well, let's
I think sicken means you can't do anything.
let's look. Is it under
Sick.
key?
Character takes a -2 penalty on all attack rolls, weapon damage rolls, saving throws, skill checks, and ability checks.
Oh.
So everything except defense.
Yeah.
And they're probably nauseated too, meaning they can only take a single move action in their turn.
Yeah.
Cool.
Nice.
At this point, I was like, oh, he could do that? No wonder I'm here. I'm support.
See, James, I told you. I told
Dude,
you.
I'm
no
like
matter what
I'm
class
like
you
Mega
play, you
Man.
support.
I just take all my
Right.
allies' power.
I may be the doctor, but you're still the support, James. It's okay.
Okay, so the final round, final move of this round is Gammon, who's just been punched in the back of the head. Merc, like, how do you envision this? Like, was the punch like just one and done, like a rapid fire? Or are you still like holding the punch down to try and like hold him down into the floor? Discord, what are you doing?
Oh. I mean, I'd like to. Do we lose Bardic?
Discord was being a butt. Is it back? Is it working?
Oh,
What? Why you do this, Discord?
Dreams being a butt too.
There we go. Yeah, I think you're back. Don't know what is going on. My internet is just like flip-flopping to and fro on this for some reason today. I don't know what to do about it.
Halfway mark. If you take a break, see if it'll fix itself, or keep going, or what.
My partner just reminded me. There's currently like a super bad storm in the UK. That's probably it.
Oh,
I
God,
forgot
maybe
about
Not
that.
affected.
But I was going to take a break after this first round anyway. So
Okay. Gammon's last turn.
Yeah.
Or first turn.
so obviously I just asked you your punch. You did it. Describe what it looks like afterwards. You like punch him and bring it back up.
I'm like standing over him with like my fist to his back.
Okay. As you do
I
that,
don't want to get up.
Gammon, he's on the floor. He kind of looks up at you and goes, "Oh God, what has the stream done? Stream?
I don't know. I lost your camera.
Everything just disappeared. All the cameras are gone.
We lost your.
Oh
camera.
no, that's bad.
The only
Here, let
people
me
who
hear
are there, I can still hear everybody.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot. Kitty Whippin's whip takes damage.
Wait, you hurt the whip?
Yeah, that's part of what Category 1 does.
Okay.
If something physical makes contact, it takes damage.
Okay, wait, just reset everyone. Reset your cameras. That fixes it.
Oh,
Oh, is
Just,
that all it needed?
just on off. Yeah, that's all I needed.
That was easy.
Because I see mine is back.
Yeah.
so yeah.
That was really...
His whip took. His foot didn't hit me, so, but his whip did.
Okay. So,
There you go.
Mine
No.
never disappeared, it looks like.
you're not on my end.
Yeah, on Bardic's and oh, and on the for catching up.
Yeah, everything is Just
Discord, yeah, because I did look up and I noticed mine was frozen. Like, both me and Shogun were just frozen, like...
Alright,
Do y'all see me now, though?
there we go.
Yeah.
Everything's here. So, you're standing there going, yeah, you're staying down. And Gamon, he does pig laugh, so... And underneath your fist goes full pig,
Not again.
and then charges at your knees.
Is that really a good idea for him?
Defense roll.
Real fast. I'm debating. Wait, we're defending. I may take a 15. -5 to all attacks. Never mind. Alright. Where's my sheet? There's my sheet. The defense roll. Off we go. 23.
What did you say? 23?
Yes.
Okay, now let me just double check something. Dang. He would have hit, but what he was trying to do gives him a -3 on his attack. So, no, it doesn't. What he was trying to do is he was trying to break your knees with
Rude.
the warrior feat knee break, but obviously you defend as he charges, and you just kind of like go, whoop, separate your legs a little bit, and he just cuts on through them.
And he's now on my other side.
Yeah, I'll just move him there to go yonder. And alright, that'll bring us back round to the top of the initiative, but we're going to take like a quick 5-10 minute break, give or take. Anybody in character have anything to
Cool to say.
Yeah, anything cool to say, anything wacky, anything like, what the fuck are we fighting? What is this?
Oof.
I know how to end on, but it's not in character, so.
It's an animal farm. This is an animal farm, is what this is.
I'm just
Wow.
totaling up my bonuses
Just
for my
don't
next
let-
attack.
Just don't let it become Pet Cemetery.
There we go.
Not including my ranks in range shot, I'm getting a +18 on my next attack.
You're
Oh,
getting
Jesus.
a +24 total?
So you're just gonna blow a dude away.
Unless you
I'm thinking of taking a called shot. Because I think I can hit.
Well, Kitty Weapons is about to become a
We'll
little
see
more
that
holy.
called shot soon.
He might
but-
become a holy being.
Yeah.
See y'all later.
Alright, we'll be back
I think
Guys.
break on
in
that.
a couple of minutes, everybody. So, stay tuned. See you real
Adios.
soon.
There you go.
Just a
I'll
big,
I'll do a sword. Yeah. Okay. I got it.
just a big angry sword. That's all he is, right?
All of us are gonna have little angry faces.
Oh,
Not anything good, just two
Ring.
dots with eyebrows.
Rin. All with marine coats on.
Oh yes. Okay. Perfect.
By the way, we're live.
Oh no.
Warn us, man!
Welcome back.
No.
I'm
I-
a bad influence.
Yeah, I had over a year of Shogun doing this non-stop when he used to host the Pokemon streams, and I see
I need to go
see
get a
why
haircut
it's fun.
I just messaged them. I'm like, hey, you should just go live.
So, welcome back, everybody. Here we go. Combat. We're still going. We're going to try and wrap
Kitty
it up.
Weapons.
Uh,
You're up first.
Kitty Whippins, go. Kitty Whippins, he's there. He's going, I've got this horrible, horrible thing inside my chest. And I now can
Oh yeah, I
only
can
make,
only take movement actions.
well, you
And
can only
it's
make
-2
one
on
action.
all rolls.
You can only take one action per turn. Kitty Whippins is just there coughing and going, oh no. Like, yeah, oh no, meow, meow.
That sounds so like like uncaring of his current condition.
Fine.
Oh,
It's
no.
not as
Well,
sarcastic.
Guess I'm dying. Oh no.
Fine, hang on. I don't know why, but I always need to twiddle up pretend mustache to get into this voice. It's like a weird tick where I have to go.
Mustache isn't long enough to do that.
So that, but coughing. So.
Oh, that's horrible sound.
Sounds like you're crying.
That was a real good shot. See,
For all we know, he is crying.
I think I'm dying. I'm not
There's a
just
top
on the
of paper,
inside
I'm sure
anymore.
That smells like dead fish.
Oh. But yeah, as any good pirate does, and you see, I'm gonna fight to my last breath. Kitty, whip! Which doesn't matter, even though it's a nat 1, it doesn't matter because it doesn't hit you anyway.
You rolled a nat 1.
Does he hit himself?
Kitty
He
whip
like tries to whip
flops
and
on
it
the
just wraps
ground.
around himself,
Yeah.
tying
So
him
what-
up and he falls over.
What he does is he brings his leg back, which draws the whip down off of his shoulder, and goes to kick. And what he does is he is coughing and choking and struggling so much. The whip, as I mentioned, it's got a little cat claw at the end of it, which is coming over his shoulder. It grips the back of his own neck and pulls him down, smashes him face first into the
He
floor.
shit whips himself into the floor.
Yeah. He goes. He goes.
Technically, quote unquote, the weakest one of these three. I forgot about that.
Cool.
That's Kitty Whippin's turn. Merc.
He spent his turn coughing, smashing his face into the floor, and then continues to cry.
It'd be like that sometimes.
What a failure of duty.
Remember,
Anyway.
these are like, this is your first enemies of pirates. These
Oh,
are
yeah.
equivalent to Alvida and Captain Morgan and Buggy.
Hey, Axe-Hand Morgan was a beast.
None of these facts that you're giving us, Bardic, will stop us from mocking them.
He got beat by
Stop us from
Zorro
mocking.
after
Even
Zorro
when we're,
had
like,
only
level
eaten
19.
one dusty rice ball. Like,
That was a
That's
good
how you
rice
get
ball.
me to stop bullying someone. Compare them to Captain Buggy.
hey, Buggy D Clown is a serious
Uh-huh.
character.
It's true.
But
He was,
no
on,
one ever
Eaten
took him
by
seriously.
kids.
he was on the Pirate King's crew.
Buggy
Gotta
was
respect him.
D
Beaten.
Clown.
His entire crew was beaten by Luffy and Zoro. That's it.
Kids.
Hey, Nami was there too.
She didn't do any fighting. She didn't
More
even
so.
talk to anyone except she tried to tie up Luffy. who
Are
then
you
dropped her from
sexually
space.
attracted to me? You're literally 14. But are you attracted to me?
I mean,
That was her character.
I am just gonna point out, Buggy D Clown did single-handedly take out both Zoro and Luffy.
Yeah. Nami's 17 also.
Was she at
Pretty
that
nice.
point?
Yeah, pre-time skip.
17.
No, she was older than that. She's older than Luffy actually.
Oh yeah,
She's in her 20s.
I think Luffy's the youngest of on the crew.
No,
Chopper
Chopper.
is. Chopper.
I'm sorry, my entire
Big
like
animal.
first 20 or so episodes has been entirely replaced by nunties.
Yeah, just memes. Just
So,
terrible
Merc,
memes.
take your turn.
Okay, I'm a punch him. That's what I do. When I can't do much else
Yeah.
at this point in time, because all of my stuff, most of my feats are not combat, because I don't have the strength to grab frickin' aggressive.
Okay, so you try and punch a pig.
I'm a punch a pig.
13?
I
No. As you go to
No.
punch, you make contact with the giant shield he's carrying on his back. Just dunk. That's a nope.
damn you, turtle!
I'm a pig!
You're a fish. You're a fish. You're a fish, pig, turtle. Stop it. Fight me. Legitly.
When it gets to my turn, I will. Jimmy.
Yes.
What do?
What do indeed?
Kitty Whippins knocked himself onto the floor. You can almost essentially say he's out of combat. Like,
I would whisper to Jimmy. I think he's good.
I like what I saw earlier. Hey Data, do you want a whole lot?
Think I'm good, actually. I think I can finish this one off.
I'm already turned butt facing. I'm like, oh, turn back around. Okay.
Go after Chef Jeff, because also Maggie has yet to fire.
oh, no.
Sniper, get down.
Sniper.
I guess I'm just gonna move here to get completely out of Maggie's like range,
Mm-hmm.
and then I'm just gonna stop. Again, I don't want to move too far away from the barrel.
I mean, if you want, you can hold your action. So if you want to wait until later, and then when someone else does something, you go, oh, and now I do my thing.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
I'll
cool.
do that.
Yeah, so you can do another action at any point in the rest of this round, basically.
Get that butt sprayer ready. I want to try a thing, and it's gonna be funny if it works.
You're gonna throw Chef Jeff over Jimmy, aren't you?
Okay.
I'm gonna throw him just straight up in the air and have Jimmy blast him.
Yeah.
Okay. Chef Jeff. He's there. He's pinned in the corner. He thought it was a really smart idea. Well, there is still room behind. He can go underneath. But, yeah. He's there. He got bonked on the head. His caltrops did nothing. What he does is he spins the frying pan. He gets out a cooking knife and he presses the cooking knife to the frying pan. Sparks fly. It sets on fire. He now has a flaming frying pan that is spinning around very fast.
This doesn't look promising.
And he goes, "Ooh, chef, 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 chef.
I'm gonna
Pancake
punt you.
flip." So this is an attack roll of 20. Can you roll a defense for me, please, or?
Well, do I have added to my defense? Do I have anything added to my defense? I don't remember.
Should be.
I did.
Nat 1.
That one
Yikes.
automatically fails.
This isn't gonna hurt.
Yikes.
Okay. What he does is he swings this spinning flaming frying pan down. He doesn't hit you. He swings it down and gets it next to your feet. He jabs it into your feet and then
Ooh.
flings it up with all the strength he can muster.
Ooh.
You are going to take damage from being on fire right now because you're standing in a flaming frying pan. So,
I told you not to burn my feet.
ooh, 8 damage from that.
Ow.
And
Ouch.
now, can you make an opposed strength check, please? So just strength roll. Nat 20. Holy fuck, Chef Jeff.
I'm fucked.
You get a +4 for this because you're a
This
size
happens to you
category
often.
larger.
Why does this keep happening?
Might have to use your all those bonuses for a 21 gun salute. Because
Even with an additional +4 on top of that 9 because you're a size category larger.
It was a
that-
net 20.
Yeah. What he does is he then flicks the frying pan up to do pancake flip, which he flings you up above him onto the platform behind, which is 20 feet up. So you're gonna take 2d6 fall damage when you come down and crash on there. You just got
2d6, you said?
yeah, because it's 20 feet. There's 1d6. Oh, there's another one. That is. You're fucking kidding me. I can't. No. One of them didn't roll properly. I didn't roll max damage.
Huh?
Oh god!
No, there we
kill
go.
me.
7 damage. 'Cause I swear one of them didn't roll, it just kind of span on the spot.
Yeah, well,
so-
I'm at 5 health. Okay, but yeah, no, if you would have rolled max damage along with the other one, I would be laying up there in a heap.
Yeah. So Chef Jeff just flung you over his head in this giant frying pan that is on fire. You got thrown into the air and you crashed down on top of it on this platform above him. And then
Hey, Jimmy.
he's gonna scurry down. He's
Boy, you
under
don't
the
look
platform, basically.
I'm gonna kill that
I'm just gonna
bastard.
move him there. He's actually 1 square over, but then he'd be underneath Zoro. Like, because there's a platform, he's underneath it. He's hiding
Right.
underneath said
I'm
platform.
killing the bitch. You're coming with me, even if I gotta throw you at him.
Maggie.
Yeah. I'm gonna shoot this cat.
Mm-hmm.
Just insult to injury.
I mean, it's not really a cat. Don't
Or is it
worry, we're
injury
not-
to, or is it more injury to insult?
Um,
It will be about this time that Mert goes, "Where the fuck is Maggie? Right here."
I would
Hello,
like
Carol.
to take a called shot.
Mm-hmm.
I think what I want to do is try and take out like a leg, like, incapacitate.
I mean, he's on
A
the
leg?
floor, but I suppose his
Yeah.
legs are like 10 feet long. So, and they have
Pretty
two joints
decent
in
sized
them.
target.
So, you know, his legs are like doubled over because they have 2 joints in them. So he's like,
Yeah,
on
I
his
just want to
front.
strike the hip and disable
Oof.
1 or 2 of those legs.
Okay, go for it.
What
What
is
would
the
be his minus? for
yeah?
trying
What's the
to do
minus
that?
for that called shot?
Let's say -6 because he's also on the floor.
Okay.
You've got a plus 24 to hit. I don't think it matters.
He's gonna nail.
Yeah. Yeah.
Does
or-
that hit?
Well, let me just double check. Yeah.
He could roll a nat 20 defense. He could roll a nat 20 defense.
Well, he didn't.
He did. Well,
So, that is not actually a whole mountain of damage. But
still quite a bit though for being a sniper rifle.
yeah. Plus that 6 damage.
Yeah, as this bullet just flies out the side of the barrel and just hits the hit. Kitty Whitman just goes,
But it gets worse.
it gets worse. Because Zoran, it's you.
I was about to say, now that he has an open wound, wouldn't that mean that like all this freaking stakes just going into that open wound?
Oh
I
yeah,
gathered it all up,
every time
I
a
think.
wound opens, you can see the thing spreading. So every time he
Oh.
gets a wound, you see like this awful gangrenous green vileness spreading over him. So there's one on his neck from where his own whip caught him as he hit the floor. There's the chest. There's the hip. Kitty Whippins is basically brutalized.
I'm just gonna make a captain's call here. Stop torturing the cat.
Now there's one more. I have to do it. I've already thought of it, and it's cool, so I have to do
Oh
it.
no.
Well, when it gets to my turn, I'll
Going
say it.
against the captain's orders of stop torturing the cat.
Hold up. Hey Bartek, how thick is the platform we're standing on?
How thick are platforms? You know the stereotypical prison thing where it's like there's like a metal platform and that kind of leads down. Like I don't know, a couple of inches, maybe 6 inches.
Dakota has a thing to literally make a crater. What happens if he does that on the platform?
Oh.
That's exactly where I'm going with this.
All that metal turns into shrapnel.
And I'm going to drop straight down on the chef.
Okay.
Oh, right.
That would drop both Jimmy and Matt.
I'll catch him.
Wow.
It would.
Okay, so Chef Jeff, who thinks he's all clever, he's hiding, just going, Hiding chef. I don't know, generic chef stuff, and you just go, go. And so it's just a big footprint, and then I assume another footprint and another footprint until it just breaks.
There's the way he's noticing this happening, and he's just going, "What the fuck?"
So, how do you want to attack? Well, what do you like just make enough of a hole and then you're gonna like stab your sword down, or you just full on falling and smashing?
Oh, I'm full on with every bit, just taking this whole fucking platform down with me in the area I'm at, just to drop
Which
on
is a
him.
10-foot radius around him.
Oh no!
Oh
Okay.
no, indeed!
I'll catch y'all, don't worry.
You know what,
you
Zor?
don't know about the barrel.
Zor, just do me a strength roll, because I want to see if you're strong enough to rip this entire platform down. 18.
Can
Ooh.
I
pretty
think that's
strong.
good enough.
do since I've been saving my action, can I make an action to run and pick up the barrel?
Well, Maggie did fire.
Oh, so you guys know? Okay.
I know she's in there. I can guess.
Moving me out
still
of
gonna
harm's
fall,
way
so-
would still be appreciated.
Yeah, I'm still gonna grab.
Maybe don't take down the whole
just
platform.
take. I don't
Oh.
think he has a choice.
Yeah, he's just slamming, and whatever happens,
So-
happens now.
Yeah, I'm going after that
Oh,
damn
boy.
chef. I'm pissed.
Okay, I pick up the barrel. Shit!
Okay, so Jimmy, you see Zor doing this. He stomps once, he stomps twice, and you can feel the platform like trembling and moving down. You run, you pick up Maggie, and then you realize basically the bolts in place at the far left end. So over here and here, they basically get kicked, like smashed out. It's still attached at the other end, so basically this platform is now at a slant, like that,
Okay.
as it has collapsed on one side, as you have collapsed this platform down on top of Chef Jam.
Oh, on top of him.
That was the
Oh.
plan.
I mean, like I said, the entire platform, so all of here to here is on a downward slant, at like a 20
I
foot.
hold the barrel above my head as I just slide.
Yeah, you just.
I look directly at Chef Jeff beneath me. Where's the pancake now?
As you squash this entire platform down, you pinned him, and you know what? I'm gonna say where you stomped, you thinned it out just enough, but the platform hit Chef Jeff. He pierces through it, so he is now pinned in place. It's like a whack-a-mole that can't go back down properly. And you know what? For extra good measure, his frying pan is stuck underneath, so he is pressing his.
Is it still on fire?
Yup. So all around Chef Jeff, the metal is heated up, and Chef Jeff has set himself on fire, but he can't move.
Oh.
So is he just flipping out? Just
Yeah, Chef Jeff is freaking out. He's on
frying
fire.
pan.
The metal around him is surrounded, like it's glowing red hot. And he's like going, "I'm the pancake now." Do-
aggressive for the win.
so that was your
I'm
one
gonna call
action.
that one the Zor Foreman.
That was.
You still have another action. You can roll, or you can just dramatic anime finisher this. If you want to get the final blow.
Whack-a-mole time.
Just smack him with the flat of your blade.
Yep. Just into the pan you go.
Yeah. So you raise it up. Do you say anything cool, or do you just shout "whack a chef"? Or
Needs maple syrup.
Exact words. You promised me bacon.
if you do that, he kind of like compresses down like an accordion, and then just so smacked on the head, his entire body just goes, and then he collapses out the side. The frying pan is extinguished now, so he's not just gonna lay there and be on fire anymore. But
Yeah,
you know,
that's probably-
he's there, smoke coming off of his body, looks a bit charred and anime, swirly eyes, and just Chef Jeff defeated. So then across the screen, a little image of Chef Jeff comes up and goes, Chef Jeff, bounty! Whatever the hell I said it was last time. I think I said like 8 million or something.
Yeah.
Ah, sweet.
You said it was 8 million for both him and the pig, because they were both after Kitty Whippins,
Yeah, something
because
like
he had a low bounty.
Yeah, like Kitty Whippin was
I
like
thought it was the opposite. I thought Gammon had the lower bounty. Because he was talking about how Kitty Whippins and Chef Jeff were always arguing.
I'll double check, but I'm fairly certain. I know I said like 7 and 8, so it's something like that between them. I'll go back.
I
and
remember
double check.
one
Yeah.
of them had a lower bounty.
Yeah, one of them did. I can't
I know
remember.
it wasn't Chef Jeff though, because he was like the one that like everyone hated.
Yeah.
I'll go.
As long as we get all of them, it doesn't matter.
Yeah,
Exactly.
I'll go back. I'll check. We've got these things recorded.
this is true.
Right.
I should write this stuff down. I mean, I am gonna point out. You lot have notes on here where you can make note of this stuff.
Yeah, but...
We should do
I've
that.
done some of that, but I didn't make note of bounties.
I'll have you know, I am not responsible and I have not touched it.
James, I marked you as the researcher. You should be.
I know.
Alright. Data.
Alright, I observed the area and I just had a lovely idea.
Mm-hmm.
So, how secure are those whips to his legs?
Oh no.
They're like tied onto his legs. Like they look quite secure. Because obviously he
Good,
kicks and whips
good.
them around. You're gonna grab these and use them as like
Good.
Taifu,
about to do? I
no
think he's
cat
about to do.
yo-yo, aren't you?
So, if I was to say rabbit,
Mm-hmm.
could I don't know, slam him, throw him down because he has long legs and there's the whips? Could I potentially pick him, grab the whip, lunge forward with all my strength, and slam him down here?
I mean, the total range he gets, his whip has got like a 5-foot range, and his legs have got a 10-foot range. So all in all, he's got a 15-foot reach. So if you were to grab that, you can hit him 15
So I
feet
jump.
away.
Got it.
Are you gonna slam
Actually,
him
no,
into?
I just need to take a 5-foot step.
Yes, I'm slamming him into the caltrops.
Oh.
Actually-
Oh.
Take
Actually-
a 5-foot step, and you can do that.
You can put more momentum behind it if you grab it, drag him, and jump off the edge. The weight of you dropping down would put even more force to it.
Oh
Yes.
my god. You're
I
still
will do
in.
that.
You're still in category 1. When you grab him, it will start spinning.
Nice.
Tell me, wait, what are you doing?
And then whenever Kitty Whippets gets off the floor, that
I don't
that
think he's
wound up
getting off of the
tension will
floor.
be released, and he'll spin the other way
Oh.
into the caltrop.
Oh.
Bardic, you did this.
You're
Are his
murdering
legs long enough that they will get, like, knotted?
Well, anyway,
This cat is gonna wish he was dead.
I'm gonna do that. So what do I have to roll to do that?
Just.
I would
Roll
think-
anime.
I would technically think strength.
I mean, I'm gonna be honest. Kitty Whippins is basically out. This can be epic anime finisher.
Oh.
Yes!
Yes.
So you can just do that.
Maybe
You
roll,
can just.
maybe roll strength and jump.
Just
Or
so.
just to see.
are you
I
how-
guess I'll do it for fun.
Oh no!
Did you mean
roll,
to roll
you rolled a
attack roll?
primary attack. Why'd you roll primary attack?
Oh, what am I doing?
Why are you rolling?
What is?
Just
I'm
describe
just
the
doing
anime
it.
finisher.
Oh,
In the words of
That's
Matt
a-
Mercer, how do you want to do this?
okay. So what he's gonna do? His hands are spinning. Going to grab right like at the cat claw.
Mm-hmm.
So the cat claw isn't included.
Yep. So you're holding that.
And he's going to.
And
he's gonna,
you see the whip starting to like twist. You know when you get like a piece of rope or material and just start twisting it?
yeah.
It's that, and you see it twist, and it goes right down, and you see it start to like reach his body, making his body a slowly twist, and you're basically just slamming him against the floor over and 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 over.
So I'm then going to
Meanwhile, the whole time.
I'm then going to. Hold on. Let me check movement really quick. So I've got 15 feet of leg. Then there's probably another, let's say, 5 feet of body. No, 3 feet of body.
I guess you
There.
can just leap over
Just
the.
jump down.
Actually, wait, no, he can't jump
Hold
down.
on.
The platform is currently bent.
Well, it's a slant, so there's a little bit.
Yeah. Wait. Hold on. I got this.
What?
I
What
will
happened to
then-
I
Bardic?
think we lost Bardic's camera.
Yeah.
Oh.
I think it's got a dodgy wire.
I hear something like.
Allow it to. You know how when you twist something, like the distance starts shortening.
Mm-hmm.
I will then. What I'm going to do is I'm going to let it shorten, and while it's shortening, I'm going to move here, where it's higher. Jump over, flip him, swing him down, slam him into the middle of the caltrops, then let go.
Oh no. So, whack. There's a bunch of broken up fish bones. And
Oh, I would say hold on to him for a second, let him twist it, and make sure he gets good and covered.
It'll be fine.
Oh yeah, he's already twisting.
Yeah. So you hit them. They all gather in because that's how there's two centrifugal forces. I can't remember which is which, but centripetal and centrifugal.
Centrifugal.
Yeah, that's the correct one. Because of that, all the caltrops get pulled inwards. So every caltrop goes whoop, and eventually connects with this big leg boy. And then, so he's just covered in broken fish bones. And each one of them makes a wound, which systematically gets infected by terrible, awful, poison, acid, skunk stuff. So just covered in countless of these gangrenous, awful, vile green marks. And then what?
Oh, and then I let go, so he starts spinning in the opposite direction against the floor.
Okay. As he starts spinning, I just want to roll something for my own amusement here. Yeah, that works. Because
Uh-oh.
anime, I'm gonna say Kitty Whip, and as he lands, he goes, "Ah!" And he reaches a hand out, obviously still spinning. And what this does, this provides a neat little wind tunnel, which fires all the caltrops out towards Captain Gamon. He was about to go, Gamon! As a bunch of fish bones fly out in a singular stream to just slam into this pig. And that happens. So Gamon covered in tiny fish bones.
What do those do?
A caltrop does like 1 damage, like every
Oh.
5 foot you move in, and this entire radius is, I don't even know how much.
I can do a calculation real quick.
That looks to be a 10-foot radius, so 100 times pi, pi being 3.1415, so 100 times that is 300.
14?
Yeah, 314 feet. Divide that by 5 is 66?
61.
62.
62.
Essentially 62. And
Wait, really? 62 damage?
I think so, yeah.
Is now a good time to mention that those fish bones are covered in infected blood?
Ah!
Oh yeah, that's true.
So yeah, these all fire into Gamon.
Oh no.
I mean, I'm gonna give
Don't eat that,
Gamon a
Megan.
chance. I'm gonna give him a fortitude roll to see if he can like take half damage or something.
I'm sitting
That's
over
a
here.
3.
But my
So
bacon.
Gamon is also now covered in all these horrible, horrible things. His turn, he can only make one action. So he transforms into hybrid form, because that's his action. So he goes from pig to pig person. He goes, oh no. Oh no. Oh no. And looks like he's going to be sick. Merc! Finish him! Finish him! Finish him!
I wanna punt him to land in this wall.
See, I
he's
bet
also
you could end this fight
covered.
just by offering medical attention to him.
I could, but also
He's been a dick.
he's pissed me off.
Just a chef pissed me off.
Yeah, I'm gonna punt him to try and land in this wall and just kind of
Okay.
as he has fish bones in his back.
Yep.
Oh,
Go for it. Do big punch.
I'm gonna try punch, which I do with where's my punch? There's my
One
punch.
punch. Oh.
It doesn't need to roll
Why
good.
did I
It just
not
needs to roll
punch?
better than him. And that's a nat 1.
Well,
He's flying.
there we go then.
So
Yeah,
now,
he's just gonna go over here. I'm not rolling damage on this one because
yeah. So,
I'm-
out of
Wait,
curiosity,
please tell me as you're doing this, just Fishman punch.
well, I was about to say, are you doing one
Mark
punch?
doesn't do that.
Or are you
That's
lifting up-
Data's thing.
All 6 arms and going
Uh-oh.
Fishman Gatling.
No, that'll come later whenever I get Flurry of Blows. As it is right now, I think I'm just taking 3 arms and just one big
Yeah. So
as he goes flying.
I like the image. They don't all connect at the exact same time. It goes like 1, 2, 3, and each
in
punch-
midair.
Like the Toriko nails.
Yeah, exactly like that. So the first punch kind of lifts him up, and like he's on your fist. The second punch, like hits him in the chest and moves him back, and the third punch in the face, that sends him flying as he kind of flies through the air, doing a little spiral, smacks into a wall, and just goes.
Oh, that's gonna be fun.
Little typing comes up on the screen and it goes, Captain Gamma, bounty 8 million, Duck Eater. You know, like at the end of the Alabaster arc when it did that for all the Frontier agents. It's just that. You did it. Combat's done.
We beat the prison captains.
We did it.
Boom.
I think that's an understatement for what we did to freaking Kitty Whippets.
You guys tortured that poor cat.
Hey,
I don't think you could have tortured it worse if you put it in a bag and floated it down the river.
I mean, we're saying that.
Oh.
These people are here for a reason. They're probably super bad people. I have not decided what Kitty Whippin's backstory was, but I'm assuming vicious, horrible human, well, not human, long-legged person, but horrible person. You know, no nice person goes, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna make whips and attach them to my feet and have cat claws on the end of them, which I use by disappearing and stabbing people through the back. Bad
Yeah.
person. Probably deserved
Right.
it.
well,
Well,
to
that was
self by Caltrops.
So Merc, now that everything's over, Merc is just gonna be like, oh, finally, okay.
Good job, Captain. No significant injuries.
How are we gonna? By the way, how are we gonna get this guy out? I think the pan's slightly fused to the guardrail due to the heat, and I think it's kind of trapped him.
We're gonna not let him keep that.
No, I know, but how are we
Right.
gonna get him out?
Tie these 3 up.
Well, one's already
And we
handled.
need to get in contact with the other prisoners that didn't
Uh,
fall under our
I
fist.
think Kitty Whippins might need medical attention.
I mean, you see through the various doors. I mean, one door is currently above you because you broke the platform, but you see like some of the cat pirates kind of peering through, going,
You,
"We
listen.
surrender!"
Good.
Yeah, I just draw 2 revolvers and aim it up at them.
There's just 2
On your
guns come out of
knees.
a barrel.
No, I stand up. Surrender.
You
I like
gather
popping out of the
every
barrel,
prisoner
even
in
just.
here.
You see some of Chef Jeff's guys. They're all with big super chef hats, and you see one of them like creak the door open and go, "We also surrender."
I have my sword just aimed towards that doorway.
I also have my fucking water gun sprayer. Even if you try to run, we'll smell you. So,
Okay.
So it's gonna go like this. Mag, Jimmy, you guys take all weapons from all prisoners in this HQ. Make sure they are stored away properly.
Yes, Captain.
gotcha.
Data, I need
Yep.
you to get Frankie and bring the other pirates that were on our ship. Bring them in here, and bring Frankie so as he can repair holes.
On it.
Also bring Yama.
I have
Will
big,
do.
I have big questions.
I'll find a
Zor.
bag.
Zor.
Yo.
I need you. I forgot. I actually had a thing for you, and I totally forgot what the fuck it was. Oh,
Is it guarding the captains?
yes. Sure, we'll do that.
I can
had
do that.
another thing, but forget it.
Okay.
Yes, Maggie.
No, it's a question for the GM.
Yep.
I've been told to help take all of the weapons from all of the prisoners.
Mm-hmm.
Oh
How
no.
many guns do I find? What?
What weapons?
They're to be secured in the security's armory, not our own weapons.
Okay.
Yes,
someone
that
else-
is the order I was given.
So
How many weapons do I find?
we said all in all, there was about 100 or so prisoners on this island.
Yes.
Each of them will be equipped with a basic weapon, divided semi-equally between firearms, firearms, martial weapons, and melee weapons. So it'll be a whole variety of different stuff. They're very
Okay.
poor quality weapons, and then weapons of importance. Obviously, there's the frying pan, there's the whips.
Yeah, can I keep that?
The
You
frying
can-
pan?
Yeah.
I don't think you can use it.
Actually, yeah. So I'm assuming all of their guns are worse quality than mine.
Oh, yeah,
Like
these
I
are
assume
terrible.
they're garbage. So I'm just going to take all of the, and I'll talk to Jimmy because Jimmy's the one who's working with me. What do you think about requisitions? Because if we're gonna face nasties like this, we're gonna need some better firepower. I
Yeah,
was
but
thinking, for the safety of everyone, we just separate the weaponry from the ammunition. Yes?
agreed.
Right. So I will just take the ammunition.
And
And
also,
I'll leave all
actually,
the guns there.
I don't want the frying pan. I want the cleaver. I just thought about that. I want the cleaver.
Yeah, that's it.
Well-
The other things, obviously, there's Gammon, big butcher cleaver. That's
That would
basically a
fit
big
perfectly
sword.
with me.
There's a big pig-shaped shield. There's the kitty whips. So that's 2 whips with cat claws on the ends of them. These are like the key weapons. There's also the beer keg, but you already have.
I
that.
shout over to Merc. Hey Cap, you want the shield as something to hang on your wall?
Sure. Why not?
I have a question about the kitty whips. Are those martial weapons?
They are. Oh god. Whips are a weird weapon in 3.5, which is basically what this is. Because they're like ranged melee weapons.
Gotcha.
So,
So not martial. Makes sense.
no. You.
In that
I
case,
What
took
you
the one
could
martial
do-
weapon we found, which was a cold glove.
What you could do is you could take the little cat grip thing.
Yeah, that's what I was
again,
gonna do.
And essentially turn them into some kind of knuckle duster, or you could attach them onto your feet
yeah.
in some way. Like,
Actually,
you
I would
could do
think
something.
I would think take the whips, attach them to your arms, and have them just to extend your reach with the wind, because they'll be twisting as you do it.
Blade tornado?
Yeah.
Sounds terrifying.
Like we just all, and then also we can all just grab on the ropes. He just starts spinning and fling me and you at people because we're so big.
We'll
One
figure
side
out
with a
some-
fist, the other side with a sword.
We'll figure out some dumb stuff we can do.
I will take the kitty whips because I just had an idea.
Oh no! Your ideas lead to pain!
As is the point.
So,
I just
Yeah.
had an idea.
so you go, you collect everything. You gather up all 100 prisoners, at least active prisoners that you can find. You've got all that. Frankie, Yana, they come, they show up. Are you doing this like in Corrections HQ, or are you doing it outside of it, or are you where
In the
you-
yard.
Yeah.
In the yard, so as we can have enough room for everybody. My entire crew and the 100 prisoners.
Yeah.
Along with the what was it, 7 we brought with us?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And we also are able to just walk up to the captain, because I don't know if you had been told of this or not. We have the other one.
Perfect.
Oh yeah, Frankie and Yama. They bring keg.
Frankie
as well.
Yama and Frankie and Yama came in and they brought keg. The other 7 we brought with us, and
The generic pirates. Yeah.
yeah. Right.
Keg
And
is
if,
probably awake by now.
If Jimmy will help me, I will. We will secure the weapons and also store several crates of ammunition.
That's gonna take a long time.
Well,
You've got
as is the
prisoners.
announcement,
You've got
as
labor
is
to
the
go do
announcement
it.
for the whole prison, we have contacted Marine HQ. They are sending a new crew to be the security troop and the warden of this prison. This will not happen again. And for current times, we are the security crew, and Yama is the warden.
Yama goes, well, I can't do Danny DeVito, so whenever I do Yama, it's Nappa from Team 4 Star. That's the rules. He goes,
Uh-oh.
okay, guys, so I'm in charge now. You hear? But if you get out of line, I'll just step on ya. Yeah.
Reminds me more of TFS Napa.
That's
Yeah,
what I
that's
said.
the-
Yeah,
was.
that's what I was.
That's exactly what it was.
And,
I can't do
I'll be
Danny
the
DeVito.
executioner. If we need one.
We shouldn't need
Ah.
one, so long as you listen to me for the time being, because until the new crew arrives, we shall be repairing this prison, putting everything back in its place, and removing any hole.
Yeah, we kind of did number in this place, didn't we?
Data raises
That's not
in.
a problem.
What about the holes we made?
There, we're gonna repair them.
One large prisoner who seems to be in a trench coat kind of raised his hand and goes, hello, yeah, Big Jim here. I was just wondering, what about all the ones who moved down to New Start Village? What are we doing about
What?
them?
What,
Data takes off.
what is all, Data, wait! What is New Start Village?
Well, basically, that's, all the people, when we took over, when we beat up, all the Marines, there are a bunch of ones who went, I don't want to be a pirate anymore, and now they're farmers.
Oh, Data stops.
We're gonna go have a separate talk with them. But the rest of y'all, you're the ones that stayed here. You're the ones that decided you're gonna try and rise up, like morons.
Yeah.
So you're gonna be prisoners, like you were originally.
Who's gonna find-
Understood?
I was just sightseeing. I'm from New Start Village, that's why I wasn't here before.
Ah.
I don't believe you.
Hold on.
I don't
Just
really
because he's a
blame-
big guy doesn't mean he was out to harm
Data
harm
stares
anyone.
him real hard in the eye.
No matter who you look at, though, they're all originally from this prison. So they're
Right.
still not good people.
Stares him real hard in the eye.
They're just less
Is he
bad.
telling the truth?
You look Big Jim in the eye and you kind of realize, like, no one this big could have blended in. Big dude,
See-
trench coat. It looks as if someone put a fishman in a trench coat and a bad disguise. Because, well, basically, yeah.
Oh, not this again.
He points at him and he says, I got a question for you.
Yeah?
It seems you're telling the truth, and since you didn't assist in this breakout, what if there was... How would you feel about doing community service for the Marines?
What kind?
Well, you're farmers, right?
Oh,
Soldiers have to eat.
we're trying. None of us really know what we're doing. We're just kind of like punching the ground a little bit and you know.
Oh my god.
Just, I mean, my
Okay.
plan, personally, what I
Well-
did is I went and found a tree and I just took fruit off and I just put it in the ground and it's kind of.
Oh my god.
One of them.
I mean, that would
sprouted.
work. That would work.
In like 6 to 8 years.
Okay.
You gotta
Gotta
start
try-
somewhere.
Who
You
here
can see
knows how
Jimmy
to...
grab his head and just start like crouching, like, oh my brain.
Who here knows how to actually deal with any sort of farming in any sense of the word?
Data raises his hand.
Yeah, that's us. Meanwhile, prisoners.
One of us should go show them how to do it
They'll-
properly if you
they'll-
do intend to have them.
Rehabilitation
for the-
is not
for
our
the millions.
greatness.
No, it's not. Our business here was to take prisoners back.
Might I
Once the new
make a
crew arrives, they
suggestion?
can worry about rehabilitation. Yes,
Well,
well,
we're the current ones here.
I suggest I do not go with you to the farming supply, because I will taint and kill every plant there.
agreed.
That
I
is put you
agree.
in a bubble.
Well,
That's why you're to
you
stay
know,
here.
We didn't really know what we were doing, but we had this really, I think it was a really genius idea. You know, like when you get potatoes, right, and you cook them, you put salt on them? I thought it'd be really smart to save a job, so we put the salt in the earth with the
You did it
potatoes.
before.
Oh no! Oh,
Salt
oh
in the earth.
no! Stop! Turn around.
I'm just
Shut
gonna
up,
walk
go to
up.
your
I'm just gonna
room.
walk up the data and just put a hand on his shoulder, like, don't.
Is there a fresh water source near New Start Village? Like a significant one?
We dug a big hole, and eventually we found water. I mean, I think it's water. It's
Hey.
very, it's brown
What?
It's
and
probably
tastes
gross ass
salty.
dirty well water.
It tastes of salt.
That's not
It's
fresh
salt
water then. That's salt water.
Yeah.
They dug all the way through the island. How is
What?
that even possible?
You know what? Just like he looks at me.
How
like,
are you
"Captain,
alive?
Tenacity.
Captain.
Determination.
Captain,
Wait, actually,
I feel like at this point, I highly doubt any of those people actually became pirates on purpose. I think they probably just walked onto a ship.
I mean, you gotta remember, not everybody here is a pirate criminal. They're
Oh.
criminals from all over South Blue. Some will be petty thieves. Some will be, you know, wrongly accused. Like, there's a million reasons why someone can go to jail.
Yeah. So that's why it's just like, yeah. So like, community service, we can figure it out. We don't need to put them in prison yet.
My suggestion is that we just kill them so to put them out of the misery of being so stupid.
No,
Nonsense.
That's not our job. That's not what we do.
we are not judge, jury, executioner as much as you want to be executioner, Maggie.
I mean,
We're judge. We are a judge.
I'm only here because a stranger handed me a weapon and said, hold this for me, buddy. And then he left. I've not seen him since, but he's my friend.
Well,
I'm sure
we're not the judicial system here.
Okay.
So
You've
You're not
already
the
been sentenced here. That's not
You're-
our
you're-
problem.
you're-
Sorry.
you're-
You
you're-
go back to New Start Village. We'll be
Let-
there shortly to have a talk.
Okay. Bye bye. Do, 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 I'm Big Jim. Do, 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 do. Does
So
it
I
to jiggle?
have, if the captain does want construction to be in do repairs, I too have points in engineering to direct the prisoners in repair efforts.
Well, I'd say that'd probably be our best bet.
we do need to have like a talk with the people there. See exactly what their MO is.
Okay, so you get in contact with Marine HQ, or
With the Din Din Mushi.
yeah, or South Blue HQ. I don't know.
It's probably South Blue
Yeah.
HQ. There's probably another overarching.
Yeah, well, there's the big like G1, G5, and all of them. They're all over the place. But so South Blue HQ. Do we have an NPC Marine who's like the person in charge here, or just generic Marine base?
I would think
At,
just
at
generic
the HQ?
Marine.
I mean, it's up to you, but we're probably going to be talking to him a lot, so you might want to make up something and maybe finesse it
Well,
later.
to be fair, at the moment, the communications wouldn't go through directly to him. It would most likely be messages sent to him. We'd be talking to just regular Marines until we actually go there.
Actually, I do have one. It's a terrible, terrible joke. But we made in the pirate game, to justify, whenever notes come across, there's one person who is in charge of, information taking for the Marines. You just put Cliff, and it's just Cliff Notes. So you can get in touch with Captain Cliff for intel.
So is this Captain Cliff going to be a character in both games?
He's probably Admiral Cliff.
But it's not admiral level, just captain. It's more of a desk job than an active job.
I see. So I'm a field captain, he's a desk captain.
Yeah. But you're not the rank of captain, you're squadron leader.
We'll get to that whenever our two Marines actually get to the level of captain.
Yeah.
Chai!
So, what does Cliff sound like? What kind of person is Cliff?
Cliffhanger from Between the Lions.
I don't know what that is.
Oh my god, I haven't thought of that show in like 10, 15 years.
Cliffhanger.
What about... I don't know. First thing that comes to mind is Cliff from Death Stranding. But it's not really a voice that one can
Oh,
emulate,
no.
It's just a dude's voice. Like,
I'm thinking super grizzled.
So super deep grizzled, from years of
Yeah.
taking notes.
Yeah.
So,
Years of hard note taking.
yeah. I've
like he's
seen
got
the world.
arthritis in his throat.
I've seen the world. I made notes.
Or no, he sounds like Bill from Left 4 Dead.
I made the notes. So yeah, you contact and you go very, Hatcha. Yeah. What do you want?
Captain Cliff, this is Captain Mercurius Thorak.
Wait,
We're here.
what are you doing in no water? That's where this line is coming from, right?
Yes, I called earlier. I'm guessing the word did not get to you.
No, apparently not. Someone
Right.
didn't make a note. We're gonna get fired.
Anyways, since you don't know, the prison here was taken over by a riot of specific groups. And we managed to remove them from power. And now we're just simply waiting for the next crew to show up, which should be, I think they said 3 days when I called last time.
Yeah. 3 days. Sounds about right. We can do that. Make a note of it.
Better.
Yeah. So, thank you for the update. Do you want a cookie? Well done, you did your job. I mean, I can't get you a cookie. It'll take 3 days.
There were bounties for the leaders of the specific groups.
I was unaware you're a bounty hunter.
We have a bounty hunter with us, and he's going to be the new warden, at least for the time being.
Well, that means he would get the reward. Yeah.
Congrats.
We can sort out a bonus for getting this done. We'll get some form of payment. I'll make sure it gets sent to you.
Make a note of it.
No joke. Boy. I would make a note since before you were born.
Click.
Okay, Boom.
Okay.
Oh my god.
That's his name. Cliff Notes Boomer.
Cliff
it is.
Notes Boomer. God damn it.
Anyways,
So yeah, they're gonna send you a bonus for taking care of this. Basically, the way I'm imagining bonuses work for Marines is you just get like half of what the active bounty was worth.
It's fair.
Nice.
It's a lot. Still a lot of freaking money.
That's like a lot.
Yeah, because you still also get, a monthly paycheck.
So is it half to every one of the bounty ones, or half split between us?
It'll be half
Two.
of the thing. Well, this is like a bonus for the squad. You ain't all gonna get it. So-
Okay.
So-
That's why just making sure on that, because that'd be a lot of money to
For
give
sake
all
of
of us.
math, there are 8 million berries each. So that's 24 million. We, as a crew, would get 12 million.
Yeah.
And divided amongst all of us, we get 2.
Yes. Well, no. Yes. Frankie would get 2. So we each would get 2.
Well, yes, but no.
Well, yes.
Yama, but then what would
Yama gets
Yama's be-
something probably because he's the
Yama-
bounty hunter.
Gets the actual bounty.
Yeah. So that's basically what's going to happen. Yama's going to get the actual full bounty, and you're getting a bonus for bringing in a big thing. And
maybe he'll float us alone?
well, basically,
We're gonna be fine.
Cliff didn't get a chance to say it because you hung up on him. But basically, you can consider this your first promotion as such. So
Cool.
whatever
Promotions
your
are to be given in person.
yeah.
I hope that doesn't get ruined by our captain hanging up on him.
Well, Smoker hangs up on Marine HQ all the time, and he's a vice admiral. So
Yeah.
for some reason, there's like one person who really likes gumption in the Marines. I don't know. They're like they've got big bottom or big sub energy, and they just love being treated with disrespect. Like that's their fetish. So whenever someone goes, "Screw you," they go, "Oh."
That's perfect then. Anyway.
He's a dick. Oh, I would love.
Oh my.
Oh,
Okay.
TOS. TOS.
told me I'm terrible at my job. Yeah.
Anyways, so our we're probably gonna go have a word with New Start while most of the prisoners and Yama and Frankie start rebuild operations.
Okay. So
Cap, real quick, can you do something about the burns on my feet?
You'll be fine. Let's go.
just
Okay.
walking every second. Ow, ow, ow.
The new
No,
start.
I would just think in my mind, he says you'll be fine, and then as he's walking, like a freaking just like minor healing thing just goes flying and hits me in the head. Just
I don't have splash potions yet.
No, that's splash potion. Like it's still in the bottle. Everything just conk. Ow.
Not a
Actually looking-
splash potion, just magic resident Evo 7 gloop juice.
Okay.
Goop juice is the
So-
best healing. I was gonna look for medicine. Where the fuck is my medicine?
So
I say first and foremost, first thing to rebuild, build a small containment cell that we can at least put these 4 captains in that I can guard over. Makes it a little easier.
They're going in solitary.
Just because I sit outside the solitary with my sword, ready to
basically-
deal with them.
because we've got like 5 minutes left, give or take. So either we can do all this stuff, rebuilding and interact with New Start and helping them all set up, and even giving them the means to protect themselves or at least be workers for the prison as such. We can do all that in montage, or we can pick that up next week. If we do it in montage, that means next week we can start on the boat heading off to the next island, and we can save the Millwater arc is complete.
Do you mind running
I-
5 minutes later so as we can do that?
Yeah, we can run a little bit.
I would also
also
say
do
that
montage
when
now.
the new squad shows up to take over for the prison, we let them know, like, hey, these people aren't necessarily bad, they're farmers. Don't exactly
Sure they
be...
know. Or at least they'll figure it
Yeah.
No, I was gonna say at the very least, don't be like,
And I
see
cannot
them-
make a burn salve. Sorry, Dakota. I can make you some tea.
Well, I mean, I don't think my feet are actually burned. It's just my boots are kind of melted on
Still,
the bottom
a burn salve is a craft DC of 15 for my heal roll. I rolled a 2, so I got a 10.
Hey Nick,
What's up?
I'm making tea as fast as I can!
now. Oh god.
Okay. That's something for some time else.
Yes.
Alright, so we can do a montage of getting stuff set up. If you want a basic idea of New Start, essentially a bunch of non-violent criminals who didn't want to be involved in any uprising. They kind of booked it, and they're set up with very rudimentary. They've got like caves and basic wooden buildings, mud huts, any simple setup. They're trying to farm. They don't know what they're doing. You can help them out, and then 3 days can pass. The new Marines can come. They can help them out, and this can essentially be a workforce. They can live here.
Yeah, food for the prison.
Oh!
They make food. They can be an active workforce. They can be trained to be guards. They can be trained to work at factories or to essentially you've essentially recruited a bunch of Marine workers through New Start Village.
But they're still prisoners.
Well, yeah, but now
They're being rehabilitated through
like
basically
the penal
being
system.
workers. Yeah.
Yeah, you've actually turned what was quite a lazy job of the Marines of going, you know what, screw it, put the prisons on the island, let them figure it out. And you go, well, actually, no, we can rehabilitate these people.
They can work at the factories to make manufactured goods for the Marines, or they can work at New Start as farmers to make food for the prison.
And the real rowdy ones that don't want to do either will just
They
be
go
locked in
into
the prison.
Yeah, and that's it. And then there can be rehabilitation for the more violent offenders, and they can learn. It might take a bit longer. It might take a bit more work. It might take whatever. They have longer sentences or whatever. And eventually, if people work there long enough, or you've essentially set up an active rehabilitation and probation system, so people can actually start to leave New Start Village, and when you get more Marines set up, they will eventually be able to leave the island and return home and go back into society. You have fixed what was essentially make that a problem for over there into an actual correctional facility.
Right. Yeah. Also, Data, I need your help with the thing.
So,
They salted the earth.
yeah, I'll fix
Can you
it.
till this
Yeah,
entire
I
landscape?
know.
properly?
Give me a second.
So, yeah.
Data cracks his back and
Just starts winding
he
along.
well, I'm not sure how much field there is, but he's going to basically anvil the ground over and over again.
I'm assuming
I would think
part of a
like down the
montage,
ground.
helping them and
Part over the next couple days.
yeah.
I
So
would think
Maggie-
I would think have him just start spinning his hands and, and one of us just walk around holding his feet and use him as like a little hill.
Yeah, Taifu no Rototo.
Truly, my most powerful technique.
Did we lose Showdown?
No, sorry, I'm here. I'm just.
Oh, you were not moving, and neither was Vi. So I was like, did you freeze? Anyways,
Yeah.
Maggie, I need you to go to the factory, and for those few days montage, you're gonna get that up and running properly.
Mm-hmm.
Me, Yama, Zor, and Jimmy are going to basically be running the actual prison, making sure prisoners are on their proper schedule and getting basic jobs set up.
What,
We don't have to do them.
What are those factories capable of producing?
A variety of things, some military supplies, weapons, marine, just all things marine. This is a marine facility.
Until further notice, the prisoners are not to be involved in any military stuff.
Manufacturer, yeah, that'd be best.
And I also will confiscate raw materials that might be dangerous in the hands of the prisoners, such as components necessary for making explosives. I will hang on to those.
You're bringing all the gunpowder on the ship, aren't you?
Yes. And also any other components that could be used for making explosives.
Oh boy, half our ship's cargo is gonna be nothing but explosives, and the other half
already is.
materials to make explosives.
In the meantime, Data's going to attempt to explain to everyone in New Start Village how to farm
The thing is, these are not stupid people. They just were entirely uneducated on it.
I'm not saying that for them. I'm saying that because Data sucks at explaining things.
Well, it's your job for over the course until the new crew arrives for our montage. That's your job as New Star Village.
There'll be some hilarious clips of you trying to explain something and they take it too literally and do it wrong. And then you go, oh, goddammit. That's hilarious.
I feel like he would just explain it incorrectly. But
Yeah.
Should like put a hole in the ground, put the seeds in it, and then cover the hole. Someone punches the fucking ground, drops in like an entire bag of seeds. Doesn't take a bag,
Like,
just takes the bag of seeds and drops them in there.
like put a fish in the ground and then corn pops out. Keep in mind, the only thing he knows of farming was for his backstory stuff. So like he was like 4 or 5.
You'll figure it out. You're smart.
So he was just like, yeah, my dad put a fish in the ground and then corn popped up. That's how it works, right?
Oh god, this place is gonna stink to high heaven, worse than Jimmy.
It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. We have at least 3 days to figure this out, and it's done off screen.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, I'm just sitting outside solitary, keeping watch over the floor.
No, you're not. You're not doing that because solitary, they each have individual doors. You're actually helping the other 100 prisoners get on a schedule and get jobs, such as the cook and the book cart and whatever the fuck else a prisoner.
Well, typically, 2 of them we don't have to worry about.
Mostly it's laundry. That's
Two of
the
them we
main job of
laundry,
prisoners is laundry.
laundry, cleaning, and cooking.
I think 2 of them we don't have to worry about because they're kind of just broken.
Well, then your job also is to feed them.
Just give them a story.
I did break one of them.
Maggie's room is now her bed is now 5 feet higher off the ground than it was before because there's just crates stuffed underneath it. And there's just
so well.
there's just boxes, sealed boxes that say "Do not open." They've got like, hazmat stickers and just like warnings of every kind.
Specifically, keep flammable material, keep flames away from them.
Yes.
Anyways,
Some
so we
pirate's
turn this
gonna shoot
broken
a
place
cannonball in
into
a
a
bag.
proper
No
correctional
smoking
facility.
within 100 meters of this location.
Yeah, no, like someone's gonna shoot a cannonball into Maggie's room, and then our ship is just done.
It's fine. That's what the metal plating is for.
Yeah, no. Also, you would see the interior of my room. I've been welding sheets of metal to the walls.
Are you making a bunker on the ship?
Yes.
Yes.
If the ship goes down, that thing will still survive.
We'll just all crowd in that room. Wait,
mean,
no. We
Jimmy
won't.
is not
I
allowed
won't be-
in.
I'll just fucking swim.
I won't.
I-
stay.
Bardic,
Oh,
can
I'm
hold
huge.
diving equipment in any way? Specifically air tanks?
Not so much here, no.
Okay. Can I find even just like a big like water
Ship
heater
smaller
that I could
than
still
pirate
just
ship, what
tank
the fuck?
from that I could convert into a tank for holding air supply? Like I don't need it to be mobile like to where I want it in my room so that if the boat is destroyed but my room survives, it can just float around and I can have air supply in there.
That's something to work towards.
Yes, no, I just want the base tank. Like, if there's like a water heater or whatever, I can just steal a tank of like a metal tank from, and then I would need to work on actually turning it into something useful.
Okay, so the 3 days pass. The other Marines come. Yamas says, "Hey, I'm gonna stay here because it's a pretty easy gig. I like the money. Plus, I'm still quite heavily injured, and they're gonna keep paying me to stay here and just beating up people when they get out of line."
Oh, his new bounty hunters were lazy.
This is very true.
And he goes,
Never hurts to have a mammoth on call, I'm sure, either.
And with
For
that-
those of you that are damaged, over the course of those 3 days, you would be recovering 6 HP.
yeah.
What is this damage you speak of?
I don't know who got damaged. I know Data did. I don't know if anyone else did.
I got smacked around with fire!
Well, congrats. You recover 6 HP.
I'm now at 11. Yay.
I mean, you did make tea, so one of them can recover twice as much.
That's true. I gave him tea.
So that would give him an extra 2 hit points, wouldn't it?
Cool.
So you can recover 8.
So 13. Yay! Thank
Alright,
God.
and with all of that done, you all get on the ship. The ship sails off through one of the secret marine tunnels in the coral. You get out there, you're in the open ocean, and you whip out your map and go, where to next, boys?
Where to next? And that's
Yes.
the end of our episode, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know, the episode ends with, you all gather around the table, and someone will point out an island, and you all go, yeah!
But the camera doesn't show which island.
Exactly.
Very specifically.
So, thank you very much, everybody, for joining and checking out this wonderful, wonderful nonsense. In approximately like 20 minutes over on YouTube, the last session of the Pirate Game is going to go live, so if you need more of this nonsense, that's going to happen. I have been about up, find me Twitter, Twitch, Patreon, YouTube, and Discord. All that information should be down below in the panels from that. That's me. Thank you. And wonderful players. Nick, everybody, take it in turns.
Sure.
Say who you are, where you are, what you do.
I'm Nick. You know I play the captain on this marine crew. Mercurius. I am Nikias Rotor on Twitter, and I'm Strider Winter practically everywhere else, including things like Steam and Discord and whatnot. Free to find me, and I'm also a mod on Bardic's new Discord server. So if you need help with that, let us know. Dakota.
Dakota, White Wolf, pretty much everywhere. Zor here. Well, White Wolf or White Wolf 462, depends. Apparently the name's popular and not popular. And yeah, you can find me pretty much anywhere. Steam, Twitter, everywhere. Same. Alright, so Shogun.
Hello, I am Shogun117, and I believe, more than tripled the amount of explosives I have now, but I'm not quite sure.
A lot of explosives.
Our ship is a literal bomb!
Yup.
I'm gonna. Ooh! I could start making like floating ocean mines.
Depth charges. Got it.
Yeah.
So
Lovely.
Ooh, I could make a timer. I could make explosive ammunition for the cannons.
See, this is something we might have to level. The ship might require a level up.
Yes.
But we'll have to do it when you get to an island which actually has a place to do that.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that's some fun stuff we can do for next time.
And James.
alright. My name is James. I go by Omen264 on everything. So if you see that, it's more than likely me. I play Jimmy, your favorite barrel pusher this session.
Or Stinky Boy.
My very stinky boy pushing a stinky crate with
Guns.
what was it full of again?
Guns. Well, it had sardines.
Not sardines, thank you. Sardines, my skunk spray, and gunpowder. Fun times.
And finally, Ren. Who are you?
You just said it.
He doesn't exist.
That means that's Rin. There you go.
I mean,
I'm Ren. You
Rin
can
is
find me.
data.
You can find me at Radio Shack, not Nad. I'm open, but
Not sponsored.
yeah, not hashtag not Nad.
one day.
One day you'll be sponsored by Radio Shack.
We don't
Oh,
even
God.
have them in the UK. They
I
never
don't know.
existed over here.
I don't know if they know that the internet exists.
Radio check. I know we've had a falling out, but baby, please.
They only
I
know
play
of
data.
infrared. They don't know of internet.
And yep, that's about it. I don't really have anything else.
Alrighty.
What is this interwebs you speak of? I can only sell you a ham radio.
Well, imagine.
Is that some variant on shortwave?
I can't top that. So. Until next time, everybody.
Bye. See you guys next time.
Stay safe.
Later.
And happy adventures. Bye bye.